At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday athletic gifts like bikes, tents, and outdoor gear. You'll have money left over for a premium yoga mat so you can try to touch your toes by New Year's.
Almost there.
Or that Pro Series 2-person sled with titanium alloy skis. Yahoo! Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
Are you a bartender that dreads the phrase, "Hey, can you put the game on?" At Sports on What, we understand your pain and we're here to help. Over-the-air, satellite, cable, or streaming, Sports on What knows what channel the game is on, and you can too. Follow your favorite teams, set alerts, and filter by provider to get the results you need. Stop wasting time searching and never miss kickoff again. Just download the Sports on What app, and you'll always know how to watch the game. Available for Android and iOS. Start your 7-day free trial when you download Sports on What and subscribe today.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day. Good Lord, Ted.
I think it's game day, dude.
I know.
I'm pumped.
You're all fired up. You got your jersey on. I know.
Been here way too long.
Yes, you have. Today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us. We will spin the...
Yep.
We will spin the category with
high energy game, Thrill.
I'm feeling. I got your vibe, brother. And then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Pam, who believed that buoys were named in tribute to Flava Flav, and found a way to answer 14 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live, and send your emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the pain out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our mental health providers are here for you with both in-person and telehealth options to get you seen in as little as 48 hours. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday beauty gifts, like hair care, makeup, and skincare. You'll have money left over to get your bro the big bottle of cologne. Just remind him one spritz is enough. Or waterproof mascara resilient enough for watching the holiday classics. I love this part. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Oh, tell us away we go. Welcome to season 19, episode number 4195. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat as the head chef is back. Ted's Meat and Potatoes. Ted, you've got foods that most people do not know were invented fairly recently. Maybe you think they've been around forever.
Surprisingly recently.
Okay.
Like what kind of gap are we talking?
Post World War II.
Okay, I would consider that recently, yeah.
So the hamburger was a little bit before that. Not much, though, right?
Right. Like, you're not going to see, trying to think, duck l'orange. Your classic French cooking.
Right. Oh, okay, all right. So the tried and true are not going to be there. But these are standard dishes. I mean, it's not like you're throwing out, like, meatloaf or something. Well, who knows? I mean, maybe meatloaf is a...
Some of, honestly, I think the most surprising ones will be some of the Italian dishes.
So American version of Italian, which is much different than food in Italy.
It definitely is. Definitely is.
Oh, no. Some of these were made in Italy.
No kidding.
Yeah. I'm shocked they're post-World War II. Okay. Now, there was some Americans in Italy around then.
Okay.
That's a good point. Yes.
If you tell me spaghetti, I'm going to lose my mind.
Head chef has got foods you did not know were invented recently.
Hot Pockets.
What else do we have for you today?
Hot Pockets didn't make the cut.
Why not, man? It's got to be recent.
Pizza rolls.
Actually, you know what? Part of the Egyptian hieroglyphics, they were pretty sure that they saw one of the pharaohs with a Hot Pocket in his hand. Mm-hmm. They've been around much longer than
the old El Paso bean burrito.
Yes, also depicted.
Dude, honestly, almost any microwavable thing you really enjoy is thanks to the Hot Pocket.
What do you mean?
Like when those guys, when they invented it, they were trying to figure out a way to microwave something. They had kind of had the idea of like the pocket sandwich and this and that.
Sure.
And somewhere along the way, the guy figures out that paper with like the silver side.
That doesn't work.
And it starts cooking them so you can actually eat them. And they're not just either rock hard or super soft or whatever.
Gotcha.
And that kind of allows the onslaught of microwave pizzas, pizza rolls, pizza bagels.
Hot Pocket has not gotten the credit it deserves.
No, not at all.
No. Okay. And it's been there for all of us, man.
Yeah. Also, coming up, we'll bring you some updated locations on the Men's Room IPA from Black Raven Brewing. Keep in mind, the delicious nectar is now available in the big yellow can at Climate Pledge Arena. So if you're going to a show, if you're going to watch a little Kraken hockey, pick up some of our beer. Absolutely.
Also at the stadium.
That's exactly
tonight.
Right. It is at the stadium.
It is at the stadium. So we're going to the Hawks game.
How about that action?
So look, if you're going to talk smack to a 49ers fan, that's fine. If they're drinking our beer, wait till they finish it. Then talk smack to them.
Yeah, take a Men's Room IPA into the Men's Room. And just drink it while you're at the urinal with friends.
It's right there on the name.
Exactly.
Just don't throw the empty can at a Niners fan.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
Throw someone else's can.
That's not good for us. It's not good for the team.
More updated locations coming up on where you can find the Men's Room IPA. And thank you guys so much. I think the last count was, 1,300 locations or somewhere in there and growing?
And growing. Yeah, there's still more in store, man.
And that's helping our 3 local Fisher houses. So thank you guys for buying the beer. I know a lot of you out there love it. we get updates all the time on new locations, places it's coming on tap. Also today, your last day on our show to win tickets to the Halloween Hullabaloo,
All right.
which is going down Sunday night at the ShoWare Center. Join us for Godsmack, Hailstorm, Warning, and Flat Black. It is the first big Halloween party of the year. It is our first time down at the ShoWare Center and our first ever Halloween Hullabaloo.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great night. So hopefully if you do not have tickets, what we were told is to give you a secret word, and then you'll text that to 206-803-ROCK. So today, we have determined the time will be 4:20.
Ooh, that's a good call,
Right
man.
around
Good
4:20,
call.
we start getting texts in at 4:20, like, where's the secret word? Well, we're playing a song. So just could you wait for 30 seconds for the damn thing to fade out, and then we'll give you the word?
I've been saying you've remembered all 3 days this week.
As
Because you're not always the best of that.
Today, 100%. 100% for the week. I am knocking this out of the park.
Okay.
I got the word, 420, your last chance to win. If not, head to KISW.com because the tickets have been going fast, and they have been for the last couple of weeks. It is a great price on the ticket. KISW.com's got all the information on that. Then they'll take you to the seating chart and all that crap. So head there if you want to join us on Sunday night. We got our costumes ready to go. We're going to have a good time.
Possibly.
We tried to get off on Monday, but Castle wouldn't let us. Now that he's left town, we can call him an ass.
Yeah, he is an ass. You can call him an ass to his
Yeah, but
face.
he'll be back Sunday.
Okay.
Yes, he will. Yes,
Will
he
he?
will.
Yeah.
Party pooper.
Do you think he'll be in here on Monday morning?
Honestly, yes.
You do?
Really?
If anything, out of spite.
I said we try to get him as messed up as we possibly can at this thing and
then-
see if he makes it in.
Then we'll just say, hell with it, man. We can't get in. We got too drunk with you.
Like Loud Local Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a lot of questions for me, and I'm like, you need to ask Ted. He's like, I did, and Ted said, blah, 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 blah. I said,
there's your
you
answer.
know Ted is telling you the truth. And then we found evidence of his major concern.
Oh, he didn't believe me.
He goes,
Those would be weird lies to make up. That you signed a girl's butt.
right. And he's like, I don't think I did. And then we got to this event, and he, honest to God, he's like, I think I signed this chick's ass, but I don't quite remember. I'm like, well, who was it? He's like, I don't know. So we get to this event, and the owner of the bar comes walking out. Castle rips down her pants, and there's his signature, clear as day on her ass cheeks.
Nice. Keep in mind, if you're one of those old fogies out there, the doors on Sunday open at 5. Show starts at 6.
Oh,
So
nice.
I know it's a Sunday night, but hopefully we'll get home at a reasonable hour so we can come in here bright and early on Monday morning and put on this world-class, unbelievable show.
I think what helps us out, too, is that the Seahawks are playing tonight.
It does.
Right.
So it's like Sunday. It's like you don't have to sit at home till 4. Like, start having fun.
Halloween Hullabaloo going down Sunday night at the ShoWare Center in Kent. Details and tickets at KISW.com. And today is the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We spin the category wheel. You are either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. And so far, our biggest dummy has been Pam, who took 13 questions to get one right. Now, the last time that we played Big Dummy, we always like to do a little poll. And typically what I'll do is I'll pull up the results and give them to you. Well, today I forgot to do that, and I can't remember what the poll was from last week.
Would you like the results, Miles?
Do you have the results and what
Yeah,
the poll
you
was
had to
about?
eat one for a month.
Eat one for a month. This sounds fun.
Yeah, right, because we had a little time off. So the choices were bologna,
Okay.
top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu.
That's right. We cannot
Yep,
believe
yep.
the overwhelming support for Campbell's soup. And
Oh,
all
my
the
God.
People are soup lovers out there, especially in the Campbell's world. I couldn't. Every text that came in was just someone bitching about what we were saying about soup. Why didn't you try this? Or haven't you gone here? Why haven't you tried this, the chunky variety? Or whatever it was.
So tofu came in last,
As it should.
I'm not shocked by that.
then bologna,
Okay.
What was bologna's percent?
just 9%.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Well, what was tofu?
5%.
All right.
Coming in at 39% was Campbell's soup.
So top ramen's the winner.
45% top ramen.
So it's either soup or ramen,
Yeah.
which are both soup.
In the end.
I mean, you can do different things with top ramen, but I'm
Sure.
just saying, I mean, when it comes right down to it, you're using a spoon, right?
well,
No.
no, I always use a fork. You eat your top ramen with a spoon?
Sure.
What? How?
How does it stay on the spoon,
I
man?
just use my spoon size to cut the noodles up into smaller pieces.
Wait a minute. So you got ramen in front of you.
That's
You
correct.
take a spoon and you cut it into smaller pieces and then scoop up the smaller pieces in your
That's
spoon.
right. You like-
Miles-
Brother, are you serious?
You have the little side broth spoon. You know,
My God.
the little
man.
scoopy spoon. the
I
little
don't
right
even know.
spoon.
I don't, yeah,
That's ridiculous.
It's a weird hill to die on, dude.
Yeah, just let it go.
I also think
don't
it's a
share that
Well,
with
you know what?
people.
Don't take me out for pho. How's that?
Yeah, we won't.
You know what? Yeah, we won't.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to
Also,
eat that.
I think it's rude to cut the noodles.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rude?
Well, no, it's rude
Correct.
to break the noodles in Italian culture if you're putting them in the pot to cook.
I do it all the time. I don't care.
Well, part of the reason, like, you ever seen in Asian cultures how they'll slurp their noodles?
Yeah.
It's because they should be served piping hot. But I think it's, honestly, a faux pas to cut them. And also, they're using chopsticks.
Is it bad luck again? Another bad
No,
luck
it's
thing.
just one of those things. It's like us watching somebody eat pizza with a fork and a knife.
God, that drives me
Right? Like,
freaking
you
nuts.
can do it. It's just kind of
But
like.
don't.
Yeah, what do you, pee?
What do you think about people who cut their hamburger in half?
I'm part of that team.
Oh,
You cut your hamburger in half?
I do.
Who does that?
Come on,
Head
man.
chef. Why?
Because it gives me corners. It gives me better bite radius.
You're not wrong. But I think part of the joy of eating the burger is, you
pick
make
the
all
whole
these
thing.
different shapes. You
cut
take
your-
that first bite.
All right, listen.
You cut your taco in half.
Jesus Christ, no.
Okay.
But it also depends on a burger. Like a smash burger, no.
Okay, right.
But you get a big, like, third-pound burger or something in a
We're
restaurant.
a Red Robin. And they bring our burgers
You cut the
out.
burger in half?
Oh, Mike, you've been to me with Red. I do cut them in. Did I or did I not?
I don't think you do.
All right, maybe I
Why
didn't.
did you cut your burger in half?
God, no.
Thank you.
You
I'm
eat
just saying,
ramen with a
Finish
spoon?
that damn thing.
I don't care how big it is. That's part of the challenge. You got to figure out how to keep that bad boy together,
Yeah.
and you got to figure out how to eat it whole. I don't know why that is. For me,
I mean, listen, I don't want to go off on a tirade, but I will. If I love wraps, but if I get a wrap not cut in half, again, I'm pissed.
Really?
But your burrito's going to be a whole burrito. You never cut your
Correct.
burrito in half.
You would.
It's the same.
Well, what's the difference between a wrap and a burrito? Other than hot.
You need to see the innards.
I don't
Why?
get it.
Take a gander at what's in
Why
there.
does anyone cut a burrito?
What's under the hood here?
With an angle in it. You never get an angle cut burrito.
I think I'll give you get a giant burrito. Some places might split her in half.
Yeah.
If it's that big, sure.
I've had breakfast burritos that are cut in half.
Is it fork and knife appropriate?
But a burrito?
Yep.
It's got to be wet.
What if it's a big dry burrito? Can't you use a fork and a knife?
I mean, you can, but like Ted said, you probably pee. I just pick that
just get
bitch up and eat it, man.
Just get a burrito bowl and a tortilla at that point.
All right. Okay.
God, I'm
I
fired.
cannot believe you eat ramen with a spoon. I mean, it blows my mind.
Sorry, it's broth.
I understand
Wait,
that.
how
but
do you
the
broth
noodles-
with a fork?
I usually don't use the broth.
You drink it out of the bowl.
No. Like usually I'll make the noodles.
Well, that's
I don't make
why.
the broth,
I
and then
make
I
it as
just
a
drop
soup.
the noodles like in a bowl because the broth just tastes like straight salt.
I make it as
Well,
a
that's
soup.
why when you go to a ramen restaurant, like they'll give you a fork or chopsticks, and then there's a spoon if you want to drink
Yeah,
the broth.
the little white one. Mm-hmm. That's what I use to kind of swirl in my noodles and just take a bite with a little white spoon.
Darn,
doing it all wrong.
weird ass ramen.
Should I put up another poll question? Is it weird that Miles eats ramen with a spoon?
Who cuts their burger in half is what I said.
I'm going to ask everyone that calls today. Do you eat ramen with a spoon or a fork?
Do you eat poutine
Or chopsticks.
with a fork?
I don't eat enough poutine, but probably, yeah.
Depends on the gravy.
It's got a cheese
It
curd.
really does, man. It depends how covered it is.
I mean,
If you
cheese
got a- if you
fries, gravy fries, generally, that's a fork
If
fry.
you got a dry edge and you can kind of get it, you know what I mean?
Always hands. Yeah, if you get the dry edge, I'm going for that.
Yeah, it's like nacho
Actually, you
pickle.
know what? I eat it with my hands, man. I mean, they're just gravy-covered slop, but it's delicious.
Okay. This week on the poll, we take a different direction.
Hold on, just real quick. Text came in. I'm with Miles on the ramen soup. I use a spoon to break up the noodles and keeps the water in the soup to keep the noodles hot and wet. Miles knows what he's doing.
Damn right I do.
I disagree.
Now, next one. Hey, man, who eats ramen with a spoon?
Yeah, that's the next one.
You gonna
Okay,
drink
man.
water with a knife?
That's pretty good.
I'm going to cut a taco in half next time I go to
Then
Mexico.
someone else says, I cut my tacos in half. I just call them quesadillas.
Well, that's a little bit different.
And so eating ramen with a spoon is the whitest thing I've ever heard. I don't even think it's that.
I'm the whitest thing you've ever seen.
That's a good time to be like, that's mighty white of you.
Yes, it is. Today on the poll, we're going to give you some naming rights, and we have 4 options as far as your name, and one of these things being named after you.
Yeah, you'll be honored. Your name will
Exactly.
be graced.
The first choice is you will be named for a disease.
All right. Think about. Well, it's weird because like everyone calls it Lou Gehrig's disease,
Which he is
It
one of the more famous
not
people.
Called Lou Gehrig's disease, but everyone calls it Lou Gehrig's disease, and he's probably in his grave thinking, "Hey, I had a pretty good run of baseball. If anyone wants to remember that."
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the Iron Horse.
Sure, but if you say Lou Gehrig, I'm telling. My first thought, if you say Lou Gehrig, I'm like the disease.
But how many more diseases other than like say HIV/AIDS have been discovered where you could actually like I guess COVID would be something that you could give someone a name over, right? Because
I mean,
that's
sure.
a recent thing. So
But even like the flu, right? Because we don't have another name for it. But say you end up dying from the flu. So at this
It's a
point,
certain
your name's
strain.
synonymous. So we call it, the Miles cough.
Okay. So, believe it or not, there are a number of medical conditions that are named after people. For an example, Crohn's disease. The inflammatory digestive disease could have just been easily ended up with 3 names. However, when they discovered this and figured it out in 1932, the 3 New York physicians were named Burrell Bernard Crohn, Leon Ginsberg, and Gordon Oppenheimer. Since Crohn's name was listed first alphabetically, they gave the condition his name.
You think he was like, can we do this again?
So, Burrell Crohn, that's where you get Crohn's disease. How about this guy? Danielle Elmer Salmon, a veterinary pathologist who ran a USDA microorganism research program in the late 19th century. Daniel Elmer Salmon.
I don't know.
Salmonella.
Oh, all right. There we go.
It's right there. Yeah, he ran the research program in which they discovered that veterinary, whatever, I guess, how you could get sick from food. Yeah, basically. But I guess that's now something that you can get from vegetables and everything else.
Yes, you can.
Obviously.
Sprouts.
James Parkinson.
Parkinson's disease.
Pretty good there. Yeah, he did some
Do
research.
you think these people wanted their name attached to it? You know, he's doing the research. He does not have it, but he does research and says, hey, man, I figured out, what's causing these motor disabilities. And they're like, you know what? We're going to name it after you. I would take a cold, hard no.
He was actually working on gout at the time when he figured this out.
Oh, really?
Oh, no
So
kidding.
trying to figure out about gout.
Named after Lewis Gout.
But in his landmark,
Shout out to that dude.
His landmark 1817 study, an essay on shaking, they affixed his name to Parkinson's disease.
Again, no thank you.
An essay on shaking. That's what he called it initially.
An essay on shaking.
How about George Huntington?
Or Huntington's disease?
Huntington's disease.
What is that?
A neurodegenerative disorder now bearing his name after examining several generations of family that suffered from the genetic condition. I'm not exactly sure what that genetic condition is, but he is named after it. How about German neuropathologist Alois Alzheimer?
Okay, I can guess that one.
Yeah. His wife died, and he started researching what was going on with her at the time and why she could not remember anything. So that was kind of his
awful disease.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was the first formal guy to get into that as far as pre-senile dementia. How about George Tourette?
I can guess.
Okay, the French neurologist in 1884. He did not know that it was going to be named after him. He passed on, and they gave him the name.
Yay!
So in his lifetime, he was not down with that. How about Thomas Hodgkin?
Hodgkin's disease?
lymphoma?
Yeah. That's that guy. And Hans Asperger.
Okay.
So there are some.
So a lot of these are just people that were researching it as well?
Yes.
Yeah, typically it's people researching. And that's what I mean with like Lou Gehrig. It's like, I did not research this. He just pointed out that I had it.
The Austrian pediatrician first described the syndrome that now bears his name in 1944. He was observing a group of children at the time that he was studying. He called his patients his little professors, but he realized that something was not as different than other children at the time. So he is the guy that figured out Asperger's. So you could have a disease named after you. Get creative on what the disease is, but there's option number 1 as far as what could be named after you. Option number 2 would be a jail or a prison.
All right.
Now, keep in mind, about 50% of the jails and prisons in the United States are named after people. The other are named after either the state, the county, or the city name, or something that's local, like Riker is a person.
Oh, for Rikers Island?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Alcatraz is not a person.
Right.
But it's named after the island.
Named after the island. I think it's what does it mean? Pelican? Something like that, I think. Alcatraz translates to Pelican. I believe.
Right, exactly. But just about every single prison in the United States that's famous is named either after the location or a name. Next up, you could be named after a dump and or landfill.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those are named after either, believe it or not, again, people or the location. So it could be the King County landfill or the King County dump, or it could be
Miles's dump.
Or it could be.
I kind of like that one because, like, going to the dump is fun.
I mean,
in what way is going to the dump fun?
You just throw it in that pit or whatever. You got all this crap, whether you're doing construction or moving or clean it out. Like, you're just like, I want this crap out of here.
You're not wrong, but I feel like it's the lead up of going to the dump that's no fun. Because you got to grab all this crap and you stuff it in your vehicle.
Okay, well, the lead up to going to Disneyland is no fun.
Exactly. That's why I don't go.
The only lead up to anything that's fun is the tailgate.
It's sex.
Yeah.
Because that's his foreplay, right?
Yeah,
and you're like, this is awesome.
And your final choice is that you could be named after a rehab center. As in Betty Ford, who used to sneak into the bathroom and drink Listerine because they took all the alcohol out of any house that she was in.
That's the irony of Betty Ford, right? So historically, she'll go down. My kids have no idea who she is, but she'll be associated with the rehab clinic, and they'll think, man, what a great lady. Like, she was pissed drunk all the time.
Is Schick Shadle a person?
You gotta be.
Is there a guy named Schick?
No, but what's his name? Pat O'Day, who's famous radio guy.
Yeah.
He did the commercials for him.
If it's not a person, what the hell, what kind of sales pitch is Schick Shadle? That's why I just assume that it's named after a person.
Well, it's quick and it's businesslike.
Schick Shadle.
I mean, that's what they say on their ads.
Yeah. No.
It's like you go in for like 12 days and they're like, boom, we got you.
Vote now if you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live. What is named after you? Will it be a disease, a jail, a dump, or a rehab center? We'll take a break and come back with Big Dummy right after these.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Where we go? The game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Matthew.
Hola.
Hola. Matthew, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our Men's Room poll, Matthew. What is named after you? Are you taking the disease, jail, the dump, or a rehab center?
I'm going to have to go with the disease.
The disease.
What would that disease be? Is it sexually transmitted? Is it genetic?
Maybe just something that, oh, shoot, I don't know.
What if it gave
I'm
you...
going for an STI, dude.
A little mentally incapacitated as you get older.
What if you had a disease that gave you an unusually large penis?
Is that a disease at that point, or is that a benefit?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a pretty darn good disease if you have named after me.
And we call that Shaq disease.
I mean, if you have like 6 fingers, there's got to be a name for that, right?
Anyone famous with 6 fingers?
The six-fingered
That's the 6-fingered man, right? Francis
the 6-fingered man.
There's got to be somebody.
Are you looking it up now?
Yeah.
Famous people with 6 fingers on one hand.
It's the guy that killed Domingo Montoya's father in Princess Bride.
That is correct.
Not a real person, but...
This guy that throws an unbelievable knuckleball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getting anything there, Ted?
Antonio Alfonseco, a Major League Baseball player, and Hound Dog Taylor, blues musician.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Where we go? The game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Matthew.
Hola.
Hola. Matthew, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our Men's Room poll, Matthew. What is named after you? Are you taking the disease, jail, the dump, or a rehab center?
I'm going to have to go with the disease.
The disease.
What would that disease be? Is it sexually transmitted? Is it genetic?
Maybe just something that, oh, shoot, I don't know.
What if it gave
I'm
you...
going for an STI, dude.
A little mentally incapacitated as you get older.
What if you had a disease that gave you an unusually large penis?
Is that a disease at that point, or is that a benefit?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a pretty darn good disease if you have named after me.
And we call that Shaq disease.
I mean, if you have like 6 fingers, there's got to be a name for that, right?
Anyone famous with 6 fingers?
The six-fingered
That's the 6-fingered man, right? Francis
the 6-fingered man.
There's got to be somebody.
Are you looking it up now?
Yeah.
Famous people with 6 fingers on one hand.
It's the guy that killed Domingo Montoya's father in Princess Bride.
That is correct.
Not a real person, but...
This guy that throws an unbelievable knuckleball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getting anything there, Ted?
Antonio Alfonseco, a Major League Baseball player, and Hound Dog Taylor, blues musician.
No wonder he was a great guitarist.
Both were born
6
with
fingers.
polydactyl fingers.
Yeah.
Polydactyl.
I think I'd play guitar, piano, something.
And there was Gemma Arterton, Hollywood actress.
Former Bond girl.
Would
Yeah.
you,
Oh, man, could you? Well,
Would you date a six-finger chick?
In a minute.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you're just going to look much smaller.
I don't care.
I do not care.
I'm not at the point in my life where I can turn down a chick because she's got an extra finger.
There's never been a point in my life where I had to turn down a chick. Like, it's all good, man.
I'm going to be the judgy one?
All right, Matthew, here's your question. What franchise, not city, but franchise, is the oldest in professional football in the United States?
What is the oldest city in franchise history?
The oldest franchise in professional football.
You said not city.
Not city, because the team has moved a few times.
Okay.
Are they active now?
They're still in existence now. Yeah, they've moved a couple of times since they've been in existence.
Man, I don't know if would that be the Packers?
That's not a bad guess.
Lions.
Nope, not a bad guess.
Not the Bengals.
Nope.
Bears?
It's not anyone you think it is, because those are all the teams I went through, right? Believe it or not, the Cardinals.
Really?
They started in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Oldest franchise.
The football Cardinals.
Yeah.
Why don't we say that?
They used to, didn't they? I guess when they're all in St. Louis.
Well, with, Berman.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you'll get it tonight or Monday night for 3 minutes.
All right.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Matthew, your question. In 1976, who was the first woman to become a national network news co-anchor?
Oh, God.
Veronica Corningstone.
Veronica Corningstone? Is that even a real name?
It's from Anchorman.
Oh, yeah. Good Lord. Oh, man.
What year?
1976.
There it is.
Barbara
Nice
Walters.
job.
There you go.
I do remember Connie Chung, but I guess Barbara was on primetime.
Yeah, she was. And it's just weird because she's so lispy, doing the national news with Barbara Waffles.
Well, I think she used to catch a lot of heat, too, as she was like the first woman to show cleavage and her legs.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Barbara was a smoke show.
Who's giving women heat for doing that? Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 round.
I bet you can guess.
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Tom, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, Tom, welcome to Big Dummy. Men's room poll, what is named after you? Tom, are you taking a disease, a jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
Rehab center.
All right.
Tom's rehab.
What advice could you give anybody? Have you ever struggled with any kind of addiction?
I haven't, and honestly, it was probably the best option. But I'm trying to think of what the rehab center would be for, and I'm kind of struggling to figure it out. It just seemed like the best option of the three.
All right, there you go. Fair enough.
All right, your question. What is the last name of John, Michael, and Wendy from Peter Pan?
Darling, I think.
How does anyone know? You got it.
Because we had a nice childhood.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm going to call my parents and tell them they effed up. All right, before we
I
let
always
you
think
go.
about Wendy, what's it, Peppercorn or Pepper?
Wendy Peppercorn.
The lifeguard from Sandlot.
Oh, okay. Tom, before we let you go, hit you with a true or false question.
You nailed it, Ted. Peppercorn.
Big scene.
Let's see. True or false? Former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher helped develop soft-serve ice cream. True or false?
The Thatch?
The Thatch.
I'm going to say false.
True.
That is true.
She helped.
Why? Is it because of her teeth?
I don't know, man. It just seems like such an odd thing to have on your resume. Prime
And they
Minister.
served a ton of it, I want to say, in World War II, and that's when it really got big. Because all the GIs
All right.
came home and were like, yeah, ice cream's cool. Where's the soft serve? It's also how M&M's got so big. They got a government contract to put them in the MREs.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, that foods that built America is giving me a lot of stuff.
And the chocolate didn't melt.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not in your hand, just your mouth. Yeah. That's what I say to the ladies. Hello, Craig. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Craig, sober or not sober?
Sober for now.
All right, Craig. Craig, what are you taking on the poll as far as something named after you? A disease, jail, the dump, or rehab center?
I'm going to go with the dump because my life's kind of crap right now. How's that sound?
Dude, I respect it.
Yeah. All right, Craig, here's your question. What artist had a number one hit in 2015 with the song I Can't Feel My Face?
Oh, yeah.
God, I love that song.
Oh. Isn't that The Weeknd?
Yep.
One and done.
Right.
What year was that?
2015.
2015.
All right, before we let you go, true or false question. True or false, peacocks lay blue eggs?
I'm going to go false on that one.
Mostly because peacocks are male.
What's a lady peacock called?
Peahens.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, a peacock is the male, right? Just like
That explains why it's a big, pretty bird, because it's a male, therefore it's attracting
and it's
them to
right.
hit
It's
the
trying to
hens.
attract. Peahens are actually kind of ugly, right? So when you see a peacock, they're kind of blue and green, got all the plumage and all this. Then you see a peahen, you're like, you're just this dusty gray looking.
peahens. Yeah.
And if you get the time, Google what George Carlin calls female peacocks.
Oh, I see. Oh, no, this is Indian peafowl.
Look at this here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ugly ass. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the men's room.
Ugly ass ladybird.
Hola.
Hola. Sam,
Still going to try to attract her, but she's ugly.
are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Not sober, Sam.
She's a butterbeak.
Sam, what is named after you? You taking the disease, jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
I'll take the disease.
All right. What's your disease all about, Sam?
Nothing sexual, but
Well, quick with that one, Sam.
Nothing sexual.
how about cancer?
Okay. You say that awfully cheerfully.
Don't say it
How
like
about cancer? All right. All right, Sam, here is your question. What city is home to the world's tallest skyscraper, standing at 2,000?
Oh, Sam.
Lord.
Hold on.
What in the world, man?
Once again, bedroom colors, here are the 7 words you can't say on the radio. Sucker, mother, and please keep those words in mind when calling. Now, back to the program.
Oh, my God, I did it.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, can you control yourself now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the name of the
I
city?
remember the name of the effing city. What is it?
Dubai?
It is, in fact, Dubai.
Dubai.
That's the name of the effing city, Sam. All right, Sam, your next question. What country is Dubai located in?
That's a good question.
Thank you so much for that.
I'm going to say India. I don't think it's right.
UAE?
Yes, indeed. The United Arab Emirates.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of Indian people will outbuild that city.
All right, your question, multiple choice. 35, 50, 60, or 75. How many different words are there in Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham? He basically did it on a bet with someone else.
I'll just say B. I have no idea.
That would be 50.
Okay.
And you are.
All right.
So he made a bet with someone. They're like, can you just use 50 words or less to write an entire book? He wrote Green Eggs and Ham, and I have all 50 words that he used. A, am, and, anywhere. RB, boat, box, car, could, dark, do eat, eggs, fox, goat, good, green, ham, here, house, I, if, and, let, like, may, me, mouse, not, on, or, rain, Sam, say, see, so, thank, that, the, them, there, they, train, tree, try, will, with, would, and you.
So the word itself could be used more than once, but the total number of words in the entire
50
book.
different words are used, but that's
It's
why he
just 50.
keeps
Gotcha.
repeating all this crap back. I never realized how long that book was, right? Like somehow as a
It's
kid,
a monster.
It was brief, right? Then we have kids. People buy you all these books. I'm like, cool, Dr. Seuss. And I broke that book out. And of course, this is the one they always wanted to hear. And I'm like, this book is so long.
The Cat in the Hat is another ridiculously long book. You have no idea until you start reading it. That's why like Mr. Brown Can Moo is good.
Actually, my kid asked me that we're watching some movie. I can't think what it was. And, it was Avengers Endgame, but there's a point where Tony Stark is going to read a bedtime story to his daughter.
Yeah.
All right. So my son looks at me and goes, hey, man, did you and Mom read to us when we were little? I was like, yeah, we did, and it sucked, man. Yeah. Because, in movies, when you read to your kid, they fall asleep all peaceful. You guys just stayed awake and wanted another book.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you just fell the hell asleep, it'd have been much better.
That's the whole point.
I know.
Game is Big W, 206-803 round.
Going back in time here real quick, Ted, you brought up Wendy Peppercorn.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a text, and I had to confirm it, and it actually is true. The actress, Marley Shelton, will actually be in Washington State here just a couple weeks for HorrorCon.
No kidding?
Yeah, because she was in Scream.
I love HorrorCon.
I was going to say, she must be attractive for you to remember her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll dress as Squints.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Boo, bitches.
Boo! Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober today.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, one will be named after you. Are you taking disease, jail, the dump, or rehab center?
Let's just go with jail.
A jail. Matt, have you ever been to jail?
I have.
What was the name of the jail that you frequented?
King County.
Okay. How many times?
Just twice.
Just twice.
Same reason?
Yeah, driving offenses.
Okay.
How long were you in?
The first time was a week. Second time was just a couple of days.
Okay. All right, not so bad. All right, here is your question.
Another update. Elvira's going to be there.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, she's the queen of the queen of the night. Is that what she calls herself?
I feel like horror films have hot chicks.
Mistress of the Dark.
Damn, it's right. Mistress of the Dark. They do, typically.
She's still got it, too.
And what is about horror movies? I feel like you cast a hot chick, and at some point you're going to see their boobs. Like, it just seems like you're in a horror movie, you're going to show your breasts.
Well, two things to get the heart pumping: fear and boobs.
Oh, damn, Denise Richards?
Oh. Ted's going to HorrorCon.
There goes my paycheck.
Sounds like a train's wrecking as it comes into town.
It really does. All right, your question. In the movie Walk the Line, who played June Carter Cash?
Sandy.
I should totally know this. Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm going to eat my ramen with you.
All right, your question. On what continent is Iran? What continent?
Is it Africa? No.
Asia. All right. Anthony Hopkins, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Christian Bale, and Tom Jones are all what nationality by birth?
Canadian?
Welsh.
Tom Jones, was that the clue? Mm-hmm. That's why I added that last second, like, whatever reason I know.
Is that unusual?
Welsh. What's new, pussycat? Whoa.
Why doesn't he have an accent?
Tom Jones?
Yeah.
I've never really heard him talk.
Well, he did have a variety show, so surely he talked in between the singing and dancing and he did do interviews. I just don't know if I've ever seen the footage.
I don't know if I've ever actually heard him speak.
You know what? You're right. I've seen him perform. I don't know that I've ever seen him just like doing an interview.
I mean, think about it. If you just listen to Ozzy Osbourne sing, you understand every word he says. And then when he actually sits down and speaks to you, you're like, I do not know a word coming out of this guy's mouth. Maybe Tom Jones is the same way. All right. Your question, who is the first Disney princess with a tattoo?
Jasmine?
Moana?
Nope. She had tattoos, but she was not the first.
All right. Tammy.
Tiana.
That would be Pocahontas. And tattoo.
Question 5, Matt.
Question number 5. Surveyor 1 was the first American spacecraft to make a successful landing where?
Let's go with Mars.
Was that on an asteroid?
The moon.
Oh, the moon.
No people on it, but it made it there. All right, your question. Constantinople served as the capital of what empire? Mike just got it.
What do you say?
He said something that sounds like...
Rest your feet.
A piece of furniture that may or may not be in your home.
Yeah, I was going to say Byzantine before you said that.
Oh, like you're close, dude.
All right. You sit down in a chair after a hard day of work.
Kick
You
your
want to
feet up on the
Empire. The Davenport Empire.
the coffee table and bar.
Dude, come on, you know it.
It's like Lazy Boy kind of made this a thing of the past.
Is it a duvet?
Ottoman.
Ottoman, of course. I feel dumb today.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, it is called Big Dummy, so you came to the right place.
If the shoe fits.
All right, your question. It's a multiple choice. What is Chopin's Piano Sonata No. 2 better known as? Pomp and Circumstance, The Funeral March, Flight of the Valkyries, or Charge of the Light Brigade? So Pomp and Circumstance, The Funeral March, Flight of the Valkyries, or Charge of the Light Brigade. Damn, Mike, you're on fire today.
Wow.
Love Chopin.
Of course you do. Of course you freaking do.
And the Bach.
Miles.
I'll go with D.
D. Charge of the Light Brigade? No, it would be The Funeral March.
No, Miles.
All right, your question. Who is Garth Brooks' wife?
Always better when young.
Oh.
It's another country singer.
Yes.
I'm sure she's not delighted with him right now. Oof. Yeah, I wrote that question before all that came out. I'm just like, oh.
I kind of figured you did.
Yeah.
It's Trisha Yearwood.
It is Trisha Yearwood. Very good.
Well done, sir.
More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
What's up? It's your boy, The Ted Smith from The Men's Room. And did you know I have a podcast? Well, I do. The Podcast. New episodes uploaded every Wednesday on the Odyssey app.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday fashion gifts, like cozy fits and stylish shirts. You'll have money left over for those aviators that make you feel like a maverick. Or that ugly holiday sweater that's like really ugly.
OMG, that's like really ugly.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the difficulty out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our compassionate therapists specialize in helping you navigate stress, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, and so much more. With both in-person and telehealth appointments available, you can get the support you need in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group also accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Mindful mental health providers offer services for children, teens, adults, and seniors seeking individual, family, or couples therapy. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com or call 562-MINDFUL to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Amazon Fall Favorites are here to make you say, with low prices on home, beauty, and fashion brands like Amazon Essentials. So hold on to your pumpkin spiced whatevers and save on fall favorites at Amazon.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Are you a bartender that dreads the phrase, hey, can you put the game on? At Sports on What, we understand your pain and we're here to help. Over-the-air, satellite, cable, or streaming, Sports on What knows what channel the game is on, and you can too. Follow your favorite teams, set alerts, and filter by provider to get the results you need. Stop wasting time searching and never miss kickoff again. Just download the Sports on What app, and you'll always know how to watch the game. Available for Android and iOS. Start your 7-day free trial when you download Sports on What and subscribe today. 99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
If you are looking to score a pair of tickets to the Halloween Hullabaloo Sunday Night Showwear Center with Godsmack and Hailstorm, we will give you the secret word coming up at 4:20. And you text that into 206-803-ROCK. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy. Steve, who is our next contestant? Ready to play the big game.
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Justin, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, slow at work.
All right.
I'll let that stop you.
Justin, what do you do for a living?
I'm a CNC machinist.
You're a machinist. Oh, nice.
He's an android.
You make machines?
Yeah. I basically tell machines to make stuff for me.
Okay. All right. All right, Justin, our men's room poll one is named after you. Are you taking the disease, jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
Oh, I'm taking the dump. I love throwing stuff out the back of my pickup.
The dump. I feel you, man. It's all. Okay. If I had a pickup, but I like to do it outside of other people's.
Justin's dump.
Justin's dump. Let's paint the building brown.
Oh, big old dump. And
Justin's big old dump.
I like it. I'd take my stuff there.
Yes. All right, Justin. Here's your question. What is the opposite of nocturnal?
Shoot, I used to remember this. Turnal?
You guys have any idea?
No.
Diurnal. So nocturnal or diurnal.
Sounds like an infection.
Actually, it sounds like something to Baltimore trying to say like Darnell. Hey, diurnal. All right, your question. What future celebrity made an appearance as Molly in Home Alone 3? As a hint, she is married to an SNL cast member.
That would help if I saw either of those recently.
Okay, so those hints suck.
I mean, the cast member's been on SNL for a while.
Mm-hmm. His wife's hot, man.
Oh, man. I can't think of her name right now.
I got it.
I know the dude.
Mike brought her up the other day because she was one of the most
AI fake generated celebrity scam things or something like that. We'll go ahead and spit. Oh, wait. What do you got?
No, go.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yep, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, damn.
Married to Colin Jost.
That's why he's always smiling. All right. The question, what is the universal solvent? The universal solvent. Water. Yes, indeed.
I'm bad at science. I was going to say alcohol.
A lot of people say vodka or white vinegar.
Right. Yes, water.
But they're not solvents.
Yes.
Hello, Brock. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola.
Brock, are you sober or not sober?
So I'm on the last couple days of a 2-week vacation, and I've been drinking 3 men's rooms, so I'd say not sober.
All right. Nice work on the beer, Brock. Okay, man. What is named after you? You taking the disease, the jail, the dump, or the rehab center?
Well, since I'm back in the 80s, I went to Milam. I'm going to go rehab.
Rehab.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome to Brock's rehab.
Didn't do it. Obviously, it didn't work because I'm not sober, so...
Well, you're the kind of rehab center we need. Trust me, you'll be back.
Did you go to rehab for alcohol?
So I didn't have to go to jail.
Right.
It was back in the 80s and the cocaine problem, you know.
Well, that was kind of what I was asking. I know some people that have had to go to rehab centers for drugs, but still could have a drink.
Yeah.
Or still drink.
Yeah.
You know, when you say you have a cocaine problem, you clearly did not have a cocaine problem. You had no problem with cocaine at all.
Well, no. I don't do that anymore, but, you know, the 80s were kind of crazy, so...
That is a good summation of the 80s. Just kind of crazy.
I mean, it is, but I think we got to ease up off the 80s.
What are you talking about, man? 80s were wild, man.
I know.
In a good way, I
But
think.
it's not like people stopped doing cocaine.
No, you're right.
Everybody just goes, well, in the 80s. It's like, well, yeah, because you were you were like partying age in the 80s.
But also in the 80s, like cocaine really exploded. You know what I mean? Just like onto the scene. The Miami Vice came along. And even though it was Miami Vice, somehow they made cocaine look awesome. You know, it wasn't supposed to look awesome, but man, it looked awesome. All right.
When I grew up in the 80s, I grew up in Seattle, and there was a lot of cocaine, and there's a lot of fishermen and Ballard. So there was money that was going around, and there was a lot just going on.
Well, yeah, man, they're rolling in with hard cash.
Yes, they are.
I mean, to this day, I think that's why cocaine is, you know, just one of those drugs, because, like, you see it at Studio 54.
Well, it's always glamorous.
Right. It's always the rich and famous people, and it's expensive drugs. So
And
you're
no
right.
one looks unhappy.
Right,
You know
so
what I mean?
it does get that. It's like you just said it. It's glamorous.
Right, people are dancing, they're sweating, they're having a great time. They still have their teeth.
That's why there's the Buckaroo Tavern.
Yeah, that's a knowing laugh right there.
Why don't you have any alcohol here? We don't need it.
Oh, you're here to drink?
No,
Our
of course,
apologies. All right, your question. In what year did the Civil War officially end?
Oh, shoot. I'm not great on history. I'm just going to go...
Some of us are still fighting.
Yeah, no kidding.
1775.
Oh, wow.
So close. 1865.
Correct.
All right.
Appomattox Courthouse. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. All right, the question, what age followed the Bronze Age?
Bronze Age. I guess Silver Age.
He's going the Olympic style.
Yes, not a bad way to guess it,
I
Brock.
was going Olympic, yes.
It would be the Iron Age.
Oh, there are Arn. A-R-N, Arn.
All right, let's go to the 1980s when the cocaine was flowing in your nostrils with the fishermen. What 1980s sitcom featured Tom Hanks and drag on a regular basis?
Oh, he was the... there's the blonde-headed guy. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, Peter Scolari was the other...
I can see them doing that show. I can picture them, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you see Tom Hanks in drag, it tends to stick in my mind.
Well, he had that curly hair back then, or that big old mop head, too, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm drawing a blank, sorry.
Bosom Buddies.
Yep, Bosom Buddies.
Oh, yes, Bosom Buddies, yes.
All right, what sport was Abraham Lincoln a champion in?
Abraham Lincoln, really?
Oh, yeah, dude. He was good.
Like, he was a champion of this.
I can't think of sports that go back that far. I'd say baseball, but...
It is probably one of the original sports on Earth, I would guess.
I think it's fair to call it a combat sport.
Yeah, for sure.
Fencing?
Wrestling.
Oh, he likes to wrestle with the boys.
Let's hear it for the boys.
Well, his wife didn't.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, what is the Roman name for the Greek god Zeus? So this is the name of a planet. Zeus being the king of gods, right? What would you guess?
Pluto? I have no idea.
Uranus?
Jupiter? What about my anus, Ted?
Question 5, Brian. It's the god of gods.
I'm not... This is what beverages do to you.
Yes, that's what they do. All right, your question. What is the shape of DNA known as? What is the shape of DNA known as?
Ooh.
DNA.
Mm-hmm. It's dynamite.
I don't know. Triangle?
Is it helix?
Double helix.
Double helix.
Mike, do me a favor and see if we have the band Helix anywhere in our inventory.
I bet we do.
Can you name? I remember the
maybe
band
for an 80s weekend.
Right. What was their song? I feel like they had a song that got.
Please remember us.
No Helix. Not looking good. Oh, wait a minute. Helix. You can just smell the 80s on these dudes.
Yeah. That sounds
like every band of the 1980s.
My woman can sense.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they're not touring.
Like
yeah. All right, your question. What food product calls itself the snack that smiles back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike likes it.
I love them.
Kids love them. Yeah. Mike loves them.
Give me a hint.
Kids love them. Yeah, adults eat them too. They have more adult.
What snack smiles at you?
It's not sweet.
And Uncrustable.
I was going to go with the little fishies, the goldfish thing.
Oh, there you
got it. They got a little smiley
Put your
face
guys
on there.
Not involving your children. If you get goldfish, what kind do you get?
Honest to God, I do not get them for myself.
I don't.
Oh, man, they got like an extra cheddar blasted one, and then there's a Parmesan one.
Is Parmesan one good?
It's pretty good.
Like, honestly, I never.
Last time I had them, when they did a limited release of Old Bay.
Yo, the Old Bay ones?
Oh, yeah.
They made some with Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah.
Okay, goldfish.
See, I think adults eat Cheez-Its.
I don't really love Cheez-Its either, but they're basically the same.
But kids don't crave Cheez-Its. They want goldfish.
Because Cheez-Its don't smile.
So that tells me that Cheez-Its are for adults.
Mm-hmm.
Cheez-Its are for everybody.
Hello, Amy.
Hola.
Amy, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober.
All right, Amy, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, Amy. One is named after you. Are you taking a disease, jail, the dump, or a rehab center?
Let's go with the disease.
The disease.
Oh, you got Amy disease.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a female disease or can anyone get it?
Let's make it a female disease.
Now, does this enlarge your breasts and you can't stop it?
Is it more like a yeast infection?
Yeah.
Is it what? If my wife tells me she has Amy disease, what are we looking at here? Is it just like she takes a Z-Pack for a week and we're good? Or?
Yeah, I think it's the quick and easy kind of thing. Just get rid of it quick.
It's not
quick and easy.
It's just
Amy.
annoying. Yes.
Yeah.
Quick and easy, Amy. The disease. All right, Amy. Here.
Amy, no offense. I feel like your disease is just like if a woman's just being really, just mean and everything, and it's not that time of the month. She'll be like, yeah, I have Amy's disease. Leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to go to CVS and get a script for this. It just keeps itching.
Yeah. What's the prescription? Barefoot Chablis and
box wine and Rocky Road ice cream.
And a bath that you draw for me, you lazy.
Yep.
If you buy me flowers, it goes away. You're going to have it for a while, baby.
Dinner.
Yeah, there you go. Of my choice. All right. Yep. Amy, the disease, here is your question. What is the tourism slogan for the United States?
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a try.
Don't blame us for Donald Trump.
What is the
happiest place on earth?
Nope.
Big, bad, beautiful. Big, bold, beautiful.
Big, bad, beautiful. All within your reach.
I will say, and granted, I've only done a little traveling in Europe, but the amount of just natural landscapes and cultures in our country, because it's so big, it is amazing.
Well, so one thing about our country, it's the width of a continent.
Yeah.
So we have plains. Yeah. We have tropics. We have mountains. We have desert. We have forests. You're right. I mean, you got everything.
Yeah, we pretty much have everything.
I mean, the state of Texas alone, the European mind can't comprehend.
No, they honestly, like, when you explain it, they're like, but why is it so big? We're like, it just is. I don't know why it's so big, but it is that big.
Yeah.
You could fit our entire country in there. I'm like, bro, you could fit a lot of stuff in Texas. Texas is very, 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 very freaking way too big. I base this on my childhood when we had to drive east to west and then west to east through it. Sign says, welcome to Texas, right?
Yeah.
And in your mind, as a kid, every time you're in another state, you're like, cool, next state coming up. 2.5 days later, like, are we still in Texas? We are still in goddamn Texas.
Well, can you imagine Alaska? It's even bigger.
Yeah, but you really can't drive all the way across that bad boy.
Would you want to?
No.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You can't get into Juneau.
You have to fly in?
Well, you got to go all the way around.
Really?
You can't just go north through Vancouver.
That sucks. All right, your question. Riyadh is the capital of what Middle Eastern country?
Oh, goodness. Uzbekistan?
That would be its own country.
I mean, Riyadh keeps coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Iran?
Nope.
Iran?
Nope. Doesn't matter how you say it, it's not there.
Kuwait?
Nope. It's a major player in the Middle East. And other than Israel, Saudi Arabia. I'd say other than Israel, Iran would consider this their biggest enemy. Saudi Arabia.
By the way, also Montana takes 10 hours just to drive across.
Montana's another big one. Boy, my wife hated Montana. When she was driving, let me rephrase that. She thought it was beautiful. She just could not believe how long she had to drive to get through Montana.
Yeah, it's shocking.
And in Montana, she drove out here with her dad, right? It was like 20 years ago when she first moved here. And they stopped at some diner in Montana. This is why she has such a bad memory of it. And they ordered whatever it is they ordered for breakfast, all right? So there's another family sitting at a different table. And the waitress comes over, puts down my wife and my father-in-law's plates. My wife says, oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I ordered. And the waitress goes, oh, you know what, man, my bad. I put your order on this other table. My wife, like, cool. So the waitress walks over, switches it around with the other table. They understood. They were happy to get their food. The guy had already taken a bite out of the sandwich.
Oh.
And the waitress just put it down in front of my wife. She's like, I don't want to eat this, man. He took a bite. She's like, all right, suit yourself. You want anything else? Like, nope.
Ooh, what town was that in?
I don't know.
That couldn't have been like Missoula or Kalispell.
No, man, like she was so pissed off. I remember she called me. I just laughed my ass off. I'm like, what? She's like, dude clearly took a bite out of the sandwich, and the waitress was like, he didn't eat it all. Here you go.
It's called like the waitress just taking the top off. I know, picking off the tomato and being like, all right, now it doesn't have tomato. Right.
All right, Amy, your question. Queen Victoria was the first British monarch to live where?
To live in Buckingham Palace?
Okay.
Nice job, Amy.
Is there a relation between Lindsay and the palace?
I don't believe so. Is Lindsay Buckingham even? Was he British or is he?
No, he's American.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I thought.
John McVie, Christine McVie, and Mick Fleetwood were all British.
British. All right.
Yes. James Big W 206-803 Rock.
So is Buckingham his real last name, or is he just messing with the Brits in his band?
I don't know.
Would you pick Buckingham as your last name?
Despite the three Brits in my band?
No, because he was Buckingham. They were in a band called Buckingham Nicks. a duo first. Then they joined Fleetwood Mac. So he was Lindsey Buckingham before he joined Fleetwood Mac.
Because there are certain people, I believe it is the real name. Obviously, a lot of artists, like Nikki Sixx, I know that's not the real name.
Mm-hmm.
If you go by Art Garfunkel, I'm like, there's no chance you pick that, right? Engelbert Humperdinck, like, that's got to be your real name.
I was always shocked our old buddy Steve Rock that worked here forever, that like his last name is Rock.
Is Rock.
It's spelt a little different, but it's Rock.
R-A-U-C-H, I believe it was.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because no one ever believed him. He's like, I swear to God, it's my last name. Hello, Gordon. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Gordon, you sober or not sober?
Not sober. Smoking a little weed.
All right. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. What is named after you? Will it be a disease, a jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
Let's go with the rehab center.
Rehab. What would be the main thing that you would treat there?
Weed.
I would say, yeah, probably weed, but I mean, usually don't need a rehab for that.
Yeah, I know we go to rehab for weed.
Hand me your weed. Okay.
All right, get out.
Does it always have to be a drug or alcohol?
Well, for
just
rehab?
be like, I'm in for Cheetos.
Sex addiction.
You know what? You're right, man. Like, look, no, I don't do drugs. I don't drink, but like, I can't stop eating Cheetos or I can't stop drinking Diet Coke.
Well, didn't people used to admit that they had a sex addiction just to try to get out of crap?
They didn't admit to a lie. That is, like, they're lying. Like, oh, baby, I cheated on you because I have a sex addiction. Like, no, you cheated on her because you got some free ass. VD.
I hate to expand your minds, but rehab centers and facilities do more things than just rehab you from alcohol or drug addictions. Like, let's say you have a knee replacement.
Oh, that's different.
No, it's not different because people that have knee replacements that live on their own cannot go home until they spend weeks at a time in rehab and going through the physical rehabilitation.
Physical rehabilitation.
Right.
Like, we know that rehab. Like, I did rehab when I broke my wrist. I probably could have done rehab for other things, but you
probably should.
I probably should do that.
I'm talking about Cool Ranch Dorito rehab.
The first word matters.
Fat camps, for
it's
God's
physical
sakes. Rehab, sugar addiction.
Look, candy corn. When you put the candy there, it ain't corn anymore. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
So it's not the same
delicious.
thing.
You like candy corn?
Love candy corn.
Come on.
And when you put them together, it forms a corn cob. That's why it's candy corn.
That's right. Yes.
Are you being serious right now?
Absolutely serious.
That's why they have those colors. If you put them all together and stack them up, it looks like a corn cob.
I, honest to God, never knew that in my life until right now.
I'm glad I didn't.
I don't know why I have to do a PSA.
Will you eat your ramen with a spoon or a fork?
Oh, a fork. I'm not a monster.
Would you ever cut your hamburger in half?
I guess it depends on the size of the burger and how sloppy the burger is.
Oh, my goodness.
Like that sloppy burger.
Sometimes
she has a name.
You just want to have it halved so you can really get in on that sandwich.
Correct.
Sometimes
if you just keep biting into it,
small
mouth.
No, depending on the way it's built, it could just if they don't stack it properly.
That's why you hold it by the back.
You do, but it still has a slide tendency.
Would you eat things on ciabatta bread?
What's that?
Would you eat a sandwich on ciabatta bread?
On ciabatta bread?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
So
good.
You don't like a slippery burger?
No, I don't.
All right. Again, she has a name.
She sure does.
It's Stacy. Sorry, Stacy. All right, your question. Feta cheese is typically made from the milk of what animal?
A goat.
Lamb.
Sheep.
Well, sheep. I mean, lamb is still just a baby sheep.
Right, but you can't really, like, milk a lamb.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean,
no.
That sounds awful, but there's no other way to say it. Like, you can't milk a lamb.
You just know it has to be lamb or sheep because it's so prevalent in Greek culture.
Yeah, it absolutely is. By the way, someone on the text line, Engelbert Humperdinck, that is a stage name. Mm-hmm. Someone chose to go by that name.
Lindsey Adam Buckingham, he's American. Palo Alto. That's his name.
All right, Gordon, your question. What common plant do scientists use to clean up radioactive waste?
Oh, God. To clean up radioactive waste?
Yeah, apparently these plants, or even like at Fukushima now, they actually bring a ton of these plants in and plant them around because they absorb radiation.
Huh.
Without necessarily getting mutated and all that. So they say they just naturally kind of take it out of the air. It's a common plant.
No idea.
They get very tall.
A bamboo plant?
No. Sunflowers.
Oh.
Believe it or not. Hey, Gordon, hang on the line for us.
More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Amazon fall favorites are here to make you say, with low prices on home, beauty, and fashion brands like Amazon Essentials. So hold on to your pumpkin spiced whatevers and save on fall favorites at Amazon.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Feeling overwhelmed? Struggling with mental health shouldn't be the norm. At Mindful Therapy Group, we specialize in connecting you with compassionate therapists that can support you through stress, anxiety, ADHD, and so much more. With in-person and telehealth appointments available, we can get you seen in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group accepts most health insurances, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to start your mental health journey today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
99.9 KISW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Okay, Miss Big Dummy, if you'd like to be a contestant, 206-803-ROCK. In the meantime, we head back to the phones. And Gordon, I believe you're on question number 3.
All right, Gordon, your question for you. Yeah, I'll clear my throat too. Good timing. And the 2002 movie The Ring is based on a 1990s film produced and released in what other country?
Germany.
Japan. In Japan, it was called Ringu.
That's right. Japan's got the ghost movies down, man.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I was reading something about like the top 100 horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
Naturally, I had to go through all, man, I'm telling you, like 30 of them are out in Japan that I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
But apparently the way they do it, they're like, look, when you watch their movies, understand, they are terrifying.
Right. They did both The Ring, they did The Grudge. Those were both originals that were then remade over here. Great stories.
Is The Grudge good? I never saw The Grudge.
It's freaky, dude.
Okay.
It's freaky.
I remember the commercial was kind of freaky.
I watched it when I was like in high school, and just that noise, that death rattle that she has is haunting. Like you'll hear that in the middle of the night at some point. I had to sleep with the light on.
Oh, cool.
It was bad.
Okay.
Yeah, Ted, I don't recommend that one for you.
Yeah, some of those I'm like, no chance. I told you the last one I watched was horrible. The something with that doll.
The Conjuring?
Yeah.
Oh, Annabelle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I told you, man, years ago.
That was a great movie, too.
It was freaky.
That was good.
My daughter's first Christmas, right? She's born in November, so it's maybe 6 weeks different. And sitting downstairs, Christmas Eve, I'm all excited. It's been my daughter's first Christmas, and I'm just looking at all this crap that we bought her under the tree. And one of them was this teddy bear thing, right? And I'm kind of looking at the teddy bear, and this thing winked at me. And I about lost my ass. Went upstairs to the bedroom, woke my wife up and said, I'm burning that effing teddy bear. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, it winked at me. She's like, are you being serious right now? I said, look, man, I'm not losing my mind. That goddamn teddy bear winked at me. And she said, okay, well, it's supposed to. So, okay, I did not know that. I did not know that. That freaked me the hell out.
It winks, dude.
Yeah, I did not like that. All right, your question. How many James Bond films have been released to date? 18, 24, 27, or 30?
Oh, let's go with 24.
24.
You are correct, sir.
Wow. That seems like a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah. It is a lot.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Mike. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Mike, are you on Team Sober or Team Not Sober?
Team Sober for now.
All right, Mike, welcome to Big Dummy.
Sober for now. I like it.
Okay, our men's room poll. One is named after you. Are you taking a disease, a jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
I'm sorry, it broke up. What was that?
Your choices of something that's named after you. Is it a disease, a jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
Going to be rehab.
Rehab. All right.
I think we should add landfill.
Landfill?
Well, I'm just saying it's in there, but when you say name, any dump can be named after me.
Right. All right. Your question, Mike. Who did Michael Jackson marry in May of 1994?
No, Presley daughter.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, Lisa Marie Presley. And
One
we
and
recently
done.
found out it's crazy. Before we let you go, true or false question for you. Let's see. True or false? Ants can hold up to 5,000 times their body weight.
False.
That's got to be true.
Yep.
Ants can hold up to 5,000.
You ever seen them moving like a leaf?
Hold them move anything.
Uncles, on the other hand, uncles punks. Hello, Soph. Welcome to the men's room. Hola. Is it just
Hola.
Sophie, Sophia?
Sophia.
Sophia, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober. I'm only 14.
Okay, well,
all
good
right.
luck. We'll find out your intelligence level, Sophie.
You know what? That makes sense.
What's that?
Well, there was like older Sophias, but now all the Sophias I know are like
I've heard, like,
teenagers or little
Sophies.
girls.
Well, I just didn't know if Mike didn't finish spelling out the name, but you actually go by Soph.
Yeah. Sophie, what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
Ninth grade. How's that going?
Huh?
Is the classes, are you doing okay in them?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to find out your intelligence level.
My daughter should be 14 next month. But,
All right. Sophie, what is named after you? This is your legacy in life. Are you going to be named for a disease, a jail, a dump landfill, or a rehab center?
A disease.
A disease.
A disease.
All right.
You got a case of the Soph.
I'm glad she didn't say rehab.
Yeah, no.
I'm addicted to tots.
Right. All right, Soph, here is your question. Which U.S. state's name was derived from the Spanish words for mountainous?
Montana.
There you go. The future is bright.
Yeah.
The future is bright.
Boom.
There you go.
All right, hold on. Before we let you go, I'm going to give you a true or false question. Let's go with, all right, let's see. True or false, the Chuck in Chuck Norris is short for Carlos.
False?
Believe it or not, it is short for Carlos.
Yes.
Which I believe is...
Carlos Norris.
Yeah, it's Carlos Norris. That is his actual name.
Sounds like a drug dealer.
What, Carlos Norris? Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
I was thinking baseball player.
Either one.
How about a drug-dealing baseball player?
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Maybe just a guy from the Caribbean.
There you go. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the men's room. Hello, Matthew.
Matthew.
Hola, friends.
Hola. Matthew, sober, not sober?
Not sober.
All right. Matthew, welcome to Big Dummy. One is named after you. A disease, a jail, a dumper landfill, or a rehab center.
Let's go jail.
Jail. All right.
Welcome to Matthew's jail.
One-nighter.
Had to spend the weekend at Matt's.
Yeah, you know, man. All right, Matthew, here's your question. The star cluster Pleiades is also known as the seven what?
The seven.
Constellation. I don't know.
The seven Pleiades. The seven sisters.
Oh.
Although I would have accepted dwarfs, deadly sins, seas, or 11. All right. Or up. Damn, I forgot that one. All right, your question.
7 Up. Nice.
Kombucha is fermented what? Kombucha is fermented what? Hello, Matthew.
Cabbage.
Rice.
Well, it's vinegar.
Tea. Fermented, sweetened tea, technically, but fermented tea. Have you ever tried that stuff?
That doesn't sound
Kombucha?
good.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I like some of it, but I like vinegar.
I like vinegar, man. Kombucha, just me and kombucha are not friends.
I saw one the other day that was a Honeycrisp one.
Honeycrisp kombucha?
Yeah. I gotta try that.
I know you do. All right, your question. Who played the U.S. president in the movie Independence Day?
Yeah.
When aliens attacked the Earth.
No. Independence Day. No, conviction says I don't know his name.
Is that the Miles lookalike?
I know that's fair.
It's not Bill Paxton.
It's not Bill Paxton, but it is very, very close.
I know. That's why it's throwing me off.
People always switch their names around.
Is it Matthew Modine?
No.
Pat Bilston.
It is a Bill.
Bill.
And it starts with a P.
Yeah, Pullman.
Bill Pullman.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or Pullman.
Pullman or Pullman? What did your family do back in the day?
Go Cougs!
Question for me.
Good call, Mike.
All right, the question: on what continent would you find the Atlas Mountains? The Atlas Mountains.
Johnny, Atlas.
What was that?
What's that?
I was just going over it in my head. Atlas.
I mean, look, I didn't know either, but you got a 1 in 7 shot.
Atlas. It's got to be Europe.
Antarctica?
Africa. All right, question.
Did any of you guess that at all?
Not about us, sir. We ask the questions, all right?
Yeah, that is correct, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now roll down your window.
In other words, nobody knew.
Correct.
Question 5.
Question number 5. Patrick Mahomes is the youngest team owner in what league's history?
Team owner. He actually owns a team.
He's a part owner of a major professional franchise.
Baseball.
Got it.
Oh, really?
I was going to guess something like pickleball.
I believe it was 2020.
To the
I believe
Royals?
it was. Yeah, he's a part owner
Well, no
of the
wonder
Kansas
he's
City
so
Royals.
fired up. He was on TV all night.
Yeah, he is a part owner of the team.
That's why he's fired up.
That's exactly
I
why.
understand now.
I want to say he has part owner, a small percentage of Alpine in F1, too.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I
then
think smart.
I think his wife, I believe, also has an ownership with the local women's soccer league. Or
Really?
women's soccer team. If
I mean, good for them, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Absolutely.
And they're keeping it all in Kansas City.
Oh, he's part owner of Sporting KC as well.
Sporting
Jesus. Okay.
It's the regular team, or men's team.
Hello, John. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. John, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, John, welcome to Big Dummy.
And he is an investor in the Alpine Formula One racing team.
He also has an ownership.
Hey, John, turn your radio
down.
Sorry, just did.
I don't like hearing my own voice.
All right, what is named after you? A disease, a jail, a dump, or a rehab center?
Let's go with the rehab center.
John's rehab. What would you have expertise in on that as far as addictions?
Probably drugs, like hard drugs, meth, cocaine, things like that.
All right, well, that's helpful.
Yeah, that is good then.
Yes.
All right, John, here's your question. What NBA team did Phil Jackson coach to their first championship in 1991?
Ooh. You know, I'm not a big sports person. I'm not going to know that one.
Well, just guess an NBA team.
NBA team. Let's do Red Sox.
You are not a sports person. The Chicago Bulls. No,
you just missed it all.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite answer of the day, though.
Yes.
I'm going to give you that, John.
Oh, that is amazing, John.
All right, your question. Who was the second man to walk on the moon?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
This one's making me feel dumb here.
Yeah,
The only one I know is Neil Armstrong, but I know he was the first.
All right, guy after him.
The guy walks right out behind him.
Was there a children's movie character named after this man?
The first name of him, yes.
I almost said that.
Pixar's first release?
To Infinity.
Pixar's first release?
Yeah. 1995.
To Infinity and Beyond.
Story about toys.
My guess would be Buzz.
Buzz, last name?
What's his last name?
Toy Story?
Yeah, not Lightyear. Buzz.
The astronaut was Buzz.
He punches guys in the
Adam?
face.
He puts his
Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin.
Aldrin.
Buzz Adams.
Yeah.
That's after he has a couple of cocktails.
I'm Buzz Adams now.
Oh, no, that doesn't make sense because his name would still be Aldrin.
Yeah.
No, he changes it for this.
It becomes Buzz Adams when he gets drunk. All right, your question. What was Bette Midler's only #1 song on the Billboard charts? And I had to play the living hell out of this piece of crap back in the day. Yeah. God, I hate
Can you
this.
say that one more time? I couldn't hear you. You broke out there.
What was Bette Midler's only #1 song on the Billboard charts? I don't know your mother, but she probably likes the song.
Let's go with... Oh, man, I feel stupid here.
Oh, don't, dude. The song sucks.
Everywhere.
I mean,
Stars?
Wind beneath my wing.
Yep. Wind beneath my wing.
Question 4.
It's a song about when she farted with a maxi pad. All right. Your question. Steven Hillenburg created what animated TV show? I want to say
Steven Hillenburg?
Steven Hillenburg. I want to say it just celebrated its 30th anniversary, I believe. They're talking about it on the morning show earlier this week. Hugely popular.
30th, Alan?
What was that?
You said they just celebrated the 30th anniversary on it?
30th anniversary. In the 25th of 30th, but I think it's the 30th. Very, very even adults like this one. Not me, but kids and adults tend to watch this cartoon.
Is it SpongeBob?
It is SpongeBob.
It is SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Nice job, John. Thank
What do
God.
you mean?
No!
What?
What?
30 years?
It's 25 or 30 years. Look, you're getting old, man.
Hang on. It's got to be 25 because
Right.
SpongeBob came out, I want to say, like 99 or 2000.
Right.
99.
So 25.
I'm 33 years old. It did not come out when I was 3.
All right, 25.
25 years.
25. You still
He
get
said 25 or 30.
30.
Jeez,
Yeah.
oh
God, you look pissed.
Game is Big Dummy 206.
I don't want to be that old yet.
Hello, Blake. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola!
Hola! Blake, are you sober or not sober?
Scared me, Ted.
13 years in December.
Oh, congratulations.
You're 13 years old. Welcome to the program. Are you sober or not sober?
Sober, 13 years in December.
Aha. Gotcha. Okay. What is named after you? You taking the disease, jail, the dump, or a rehab center?
Rehab center.
Rehab it is. Good call.
I mean, 13 years, he could actually just run it.
It works for you.
Not very, it's 25, Thrill. Okay, we've corrected it. I know. I apologize. Goodness. All right, your question. In the movie Ghostbusters, what instrument does Dana play?
What instrument?
What instrument?
Ooh. I'm going to guess saxophone.
That would be the cello. The cello.
Cello.
That's how my dad answers the phone. Cello.
Cello.
Cello. That would be kind of funny knowing your dad if he answered the phone like that.
Cello.
Hey, man.
Sup?
All right, Jim.
All right. Expect that out of you, but I like it. How many cups of coffee you had?
All right, the question, what is the name of the oven for cooking pottery?
The name, not. I think the clay oven, right?
Well, it's an oven. You create things out of clay, and then, as I remember in elementary school, they then took your clay
put it
product
in there and it gets hard.
and put it in this oven. Yes.
Kill me, got it.
Kill.
There you go. Nice job, Blake.
But there are clay ovens in
It's a
certain
clay
cultures
oven.
to cook, right?
Right, but
Like a
you don't
tandoori,
cook clay. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I believe
Naan
it's-
bread, tandoori chicken.
I think it's just the oven itself. The tandoor. Yeah.
Tandoor, yeah.
Oh.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 round.
Hello, Mike. Welcome to the men's. God damn, how many mics have called today?
Right
I'm running a special right now.
Yeah, I was going to say. Man,
Only one. This is the second one.
You sure?
We've had a bunch of Matthews.
Yeah,
We've had 3 Matts.
What's with the mic hate over here?
Sorry, Mike.
Mike, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober. All right, Mike. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, what is named after you, Mike? Disease, jail, dump, or rehab?
We'll do rehab, so I have something good for myself later on in life that is named after me.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, Mike of Mike's Rehab. Your question, what was Marilyn Monroe's natural hair color? Which we all found out when she stood on the subway vent. I'll be damned.
Brunette?
Redhead, right?
Red.
Yeah,
Oh, she was a ginger.
Mm-hmm.
And ginger, too.
All right, your question, what is Neo's actual name in the film The Matrix? Oddly enough, it's the same name as a comedic actor.
No. I don't have no clue.
I remember his last name better than the first. It's not Thomas
Mr. Anderson.
Right.
It's Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Anderson.
Like the actor?
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Keanu Reeves, Anthony Anderson, they look alike.
God, that would be a different movie.
If Anthony Anderson played Neo. Listen, I don't know what's going on.
There'd be a lot more screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that, man. I ain't jumping off that building. I mean, just because you said I could fly does not mean the brother can fly. So I'm going to go ahead and take the stairs down.
Ironically, most of Neo's clothes are blackish.
They are, in fact, it all comes full circle.
Wow.
All right, your question. You're right, man. He never wore anything other than all black.
Morpheus, where do you get the glasses?
Those are actually pretty stylish.
Hook a man up.
Yeah.
You think Neo was actually kind of chubby? We just didn't know it because he's just always in black?
He's wearing Spanx and all black, trench coat.
It's very slimming.
Can't see my beer gut.
I learned it from the Batman.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't bridge the gap there.
Yeah, right.
It's because I didn't believe.
And I'm kind of heavy.
All right. Your red
question.
pill made me hungry.
This steak isn't real, but doggone it, it's delicious.
Can I get some of that fake A1? All right, your question. In the movie Speed, dropping below what speed would blow up the bus?
Oh, I think it was it 65?
62.
50.
Oh.
It's a nice, even number.
Wow.
All right, your question. What is the capital of Austria?
Ooh.
Yeah, dang it.
I'm with you, dude.
Hey, they've been named sausages after this place.
Okay, I was right.
Not sausages you want to eat, but,
Yeah.
Frank-
What is that?
Frankfurt sausage. I don't know.
Bratwurst.
Vienna.
Great. Vienna. Oh, I do like Vienna sausage.
You like Vienna sausages?
Heck yeah, I was born in Florida, son.
It's a state flower.
That's fair.
All right. All right, Florida Mike, your question. What year saw the opening of the first Starbucks?
96.
Oh, right, for 1971.
Ooh, been around for a while. Question 6.
Question number 6. Who was the host of The Tonight Show after Johnny Carson?
David Letterman.
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno. All right, your question. Who was the host of The Tonight Show after Jay Leno, but before Jimmy Fallon?
Jay Leno again.
Wait, say it again real quick.
Who was the host of The Tonight Show after Jay Leno, but before Jimmy Fallon? So Jay Leno, quote unquote, quit.
There was one more after that.
But there's two.
There's two after.
Two?
Oh,
Yeah. Because remember, somebody else got the job, and then basically Jay Leno said, I want it back.
Correct.
And then Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
So
it's this person, Jay Leno, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, technically, yeah, Jay Leno, this person, Jay Leno again,
Right.
Jimmy
Get
Fallon.
the
and then
man on
Jimmy
a
Fallon.
technicality.
Right.
Who's the other person?
But he's
who was the
still
person before
between-
Jimmy Fallon is not the correct answer. That'd be Jay Leno.
Right. Okay. So who was after Jay Leno, but before Jimmy Fallon, and then also before Jay Leno?
Yes.
Tony.
Yes, there you go. There we go. All right, now we're tracking. Hey, Jeff, coming up, Ted's Meat and Potatoes has foods you did not know were invented recently. And we got your emails coming up next from the men's room at KISW.com.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Amazon fall favorites are here to make you say, with low prices on home, beauty, and fashion brands like Amazon Essentials. So hold on to your pumpkin spiced whatevers and save on fall favorites at Amazon.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Getting help for mental health shouldn't be as hard as it is. Thankfully, Mindful Therapy Group is here to make your mental health journey as painless as possible. Be seen in as little as 48 hours for in-person or telehealth appointments. Mindful partners with thousands of licensed clinicians to find the perfect fit for you. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance, so you can focus on you and not your wallet. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday fashion gifts, like cozy fits and stylish shirts. You'll have money left over for those aviators that make you feel like a maverick. Or that ugly holiday sweater that's like really ugly.
OMG, that's like really ugly.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
We now return to the men's room. 99.9 KISW.
How would you like to join us at the Showware Center in Kent on Sunday night for the first ever KISW Halloween Hullabaloo? Text the code word warning right now to 206-803-ROCK. Again, the word is warning. 206-803-ROCK. All right, do I have time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com?
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Jump right into the birthdays. Gentlemen, wanted to request a birthday shout-out to my buddy Rick. Could you give him a fart sound, some dad jokes, and since he is a Navy chief, how about the captain telling him about his first deployment? Thanks, guys. That from Sean. What did the power lifter say when the store ran out of protein powder? What did the weightlifter say when the store ran out of protein powder?
I don't know. What did he say?
No way.
Whoops. God damn it.
What is a wind turbine's favorite color? They're on all the news now. A
Blue.
wind turbine. Blue.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
What did the urologist say when he hired an assistant?
You take the back.
You're in.
Oh. Sorry. Wrong doctor.
Damn.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. Well, my first deployment was many moons ago, but they sent me on a secret mission to India. India is, of course, the native home of tigers, and that's where I met Krishna Azad Sharma, although you know him by his stage name, Tony the Tiger. He was working at a call center, but he told me he had a dream of bringing diabetes and tooth decay to children in America. I told him I have the same dream. So we smoked some opium that we stole from a toothless hobo, and that's when we came up with Crunch Berries and Frosted Flakes and bath salts. Crunch Berries.
All the bitches today is my little brother Daniel's 35th trip around the sun. Please give him a Johnson Motor jingle, a Your Penis Is Too Small, and a Kirk Cousins. Thanks, guys, for all you do. That from Dolphin.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
Old Michelle is my friend Autumn is turning 47 today. Can she get a Pat Sajak and, if possible, the extended version of the Johnson jingle? Nope. Yes, she'd love the full Johnson if possible. And a couple of dad jokes would be great, too. Thanks, guys. That from Brett.
She wants a D, and she's going to get one.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
Dad jokes. Why did the chicken go to the gym? Why did the chicken go to the gym?
Chicken to get yoked?
That's not a bad answer. I like that. Now to work on his pecs.
Oh, nice.
You're close, Mike. I like that.
5 ants rented an apartment with 5 other ants.
All right.
They're tenants.
They're 10 ants. Yes, that's better.
Good work out of you, Ted.
What's the quickest way to get a smoking hot body? What is the quickest way to
Run
get
through fire?
Light yourself on fire.
Cremation. Guys, I want to say happy birthday to my father, Tom. He is the best out there. Can you give him a good old Wendy Williams burp fart and a pep talk from the coach for his 60th birthday, please?
Yeah. All right, 60's a big one. Good job. Kid, writing an email like that, you must have done a hell of a job. And you know what? I don't think you're a priest, but I like that he called you Father Tom. So you know what you do this weekend, Tom? You get a priest outfit. You go to the bar, you go to the burger joint, you go wherever you want to be. Now, let's not be weird, but be crazy. Yeah. You're wild. You're Father Tom. You can do whatever he wants.
All right, guys, here we go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefly.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Per tradition here in the restaurant, because it's game day, I didn't have to put on my jacket. I'm just wearing my jersey.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah. It worked. Thanks to our newest sous chef, Miles Montgomery, for an assist on this list.
Nice. They do wear the Seahawks jerseys when you go to the bars. It's the one day that the servers are allowed to wear something different.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we like Marco Polo, right? Mm-hmm. Down in like Soto or whatever, Georgetown. A notorious, not notorious, but it's a kook bar. But the one guy that works there, I forget his name, he's a Husky. The owner, he has like a purple Marco Polo shirt. There's only like 2 of them that he's allowed to wear it if the Huskies are playing.
Oh, nice.
Jen. I think that's Brad.
Yeah. I always like when you go to a restaurant and they're wearing jerseys.
See, my problem with that is I'm afraid I'm going to spill food on it and ruin my jersey.
Right.
Being a server more than, just eating.
Well, I will say this. When you go to restaurants where the staff and everything on game day is wearing jerseys, I mean, whatever sports bar it is, I don't think most of them are wearing the authentic ones.
Probably not, yeah.
All right, so these are surprisingly recent invented foods. Let's see, where do we start here? Now, this one, a lot of people get thrown off by it because it's a classic staple now in Germany. Currywurst.
Oh. Okay.
Late night snack. It was invented in 1949 in Germany. But I think because of curry, you think India.
Are you turning the corner on curry?
I enjoy an amount of curry.
Okay, because I know before you were anti-curry.
I was anti-curry for a long time. Like I wouldn't even let people leave the leftovers in my fridge.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, but there is. I'm getting Miles. I'm warming up to it.
Okay.
But yeah, currywurst. It's mainly just the ketchup that's got the But it's like a late night snack. You get some chips
flavor.
with it. Let's go down to Mexico. 1940. They said, "The hell with these taco shells. Let's make nachos."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
I know.
You think somebody dropped like all the taco shells on the ground?
So nachos were actually invented in Mexico.
They were.
That sounds to me like something that TGI Fridays would invent.
I just assumed it was our version.
Well, a lot of what we think is Mexican food is basically almost Tex-Mex.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And then like the Miles, what do you love? The fried burrito or whatever. Chimichanga. I mean, that was invented by somebody, I want to say, in either New Mexico or Arizona because they dropped it in the fry.
I bet we invented the Mexican pizza.
Yeah.
You know?
Throw, you might have brought this up earlier. It was invented in Italy, but spaghetti carbonara, 1944.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's a great dish.
The Brits in the 40s gave us the apple crumble.
All right, Brits. Hey, good for you, man. Because most of your food, I mean, is god awful.
Mike, I know we both tried this for the first time on the air. What's one Indian dish we both enjoy? Not tandoori chicken.
I know what it is.
I do too.
Butter chicken?
Butter chicken. Invented in India in the 50s.
All right.
It's that recent.
Yep.
God,
that should be, though, if you've never eaten Indian food, just start there.
Start with that.
Start there and then expand your palate.
It's like the Philly roll with sushi.
You might not ever go back. I mean, you might stick with that all the way, but still.
So it's funny you bring up sushi. Umamaki, Uramaki. Basically, like think of like a standard like California roll or whatever.
Okay.
Sushi. That was invented in America in the 60s.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that.
Salmon sushi, though, ironically, 1980s, Norway.
Really?
Well, it makes sense there. Not the sushi part.
I'm just saying, you never hear, I don't personally hear, and I know Japan has a huge fishing industry, but I never hear salmon brought up.
Correct. They love tuna.
Tuna, right, yeah.
In the 70s, here in the States, we invented General Tso's chicken.
All right. The General.
Yeah.
The General.
Yeah. In 1975, they said, hey, as long as we're making up stuff, how about pasta primavera?
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
75.
American.
Those poor 60s people.
What about I always forget, is it doner? I call it doner, but I believe it's doner kebab sandwich. There is a real doner shop down in Belltown now in my old building.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where that comes from?
I just assumed
Turkey?
Germany.
Germany.
Oh, Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All about that sausage.
Well, the kebab, though, is like lamb and beef.
But that came out of Germany, the lamb and beef?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Okay.
Germans.
Just turkey.
Let's see. What else is on the list that's kind of interesting? From the French, chocolate fondant shows up in 81.
Okay. Really?
No kidding.
Yep.
You know what?
That's a
That doesn't-
game changer.
Yeah, because that just changed the world of cakes, right?
Yeah.
It absolutely did, yeah.
Taiwan gave us two dishes that I don't really associate with them: Mongolian beef or Mongolian barbecue in 1951, and then in the 80s they were like bubble tea.
Yeah, you can keep that.
I've had
Taiwan.
it one time. It's bubble.
But you have to chew those little balls, right?
You do. But I'm used to
I
that.
don't.
Bubble tea, boba tea, are they the same thing as a
They
both
give,
tapioca
they
balls?
give you a big fat straw.
Oh, Christ, I don't know, but
Right.
I see people love it. Obviously, I hate it. That's why I'm saying it like that. Chicken tikka masala, 1970s in Britain.
Really?
Yes.
Britain did it again. You sons of bitches.
I've always heard if you want the best Indian food in the world,
Go to England.
go to one of the British Isles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you get some great Jamaican food there, too.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a mass influx of Jamaicans that end up there over in England and stuff.
Okay.
I'm obsessed lately with the white Jamaican guy he's white, he's English, but he's, Paul, he's wild. Dreadlocks. It's crazy. Carpaccio.
Oh, Carpaccio, yeah.
Yeah. Italy, 1963. Miles Witter, you're in Thrill's favorite bread for a sandwich. 1982.
Sourdough. Not ciabatta. Yeah, ciabatta.
The Italians made ciabatta.
Oh, that's the worst food they've ever come up with.
The Brits also gave us sticky toffee pudding in the 60s.
Okay.
The Italians in the 60s came up with tiramisu. And then, as long as we're sticking with kind of desserts, the last one on the list, 1980s, the United States, blended ice coffees.
Oh,
I want a sticky sausage.
A sticky sauce. I go.
Well, it's
Thank
in
you.
syrup.
Sure. Head Chef, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Shot of the Day's coming up. You are listening to The Men's Room.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe.
Yuck.
Or at least try to. Or that cutting board for the ultimate holiday party buffet.
Is that a charcuterie pyramid?
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, coming up in just minutes, we'll drink and toast for the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. A court in Switzerland has ruled that workers must clock out before going to the bathroom.
Man, that is so stupid.
So you can no longer poop on the company dime.
What country is this?
Switzerland. The Swiss.
I saw this yesterday, so I'm like, all right.
There's holes in your cheese and your logic.
Do you think that it's people that are just hovering the bathroom?
Gotta be.
Right? Because
you remember there.
Imagine clocking out. I got to take a leak. And like, hey, man, make sure you punch out. Like, it's going to be 45 seconds.
We have an employee here that had to clock out for a half an hour. 5 or 6 phone calls going on. Basically, a second office.
That's a fact.
So to speak.
But the thing is that he's actually working when
But
he's in there.
He is working.
Right. So he wouldn't have to.
It's not like he's talking to his wife. I mean, he's closing deals while taking a crap.
I think he's actually installing a desk in there with like an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, Jim Small used to read the Mariners updates.
Right?
I think one person is a little more old school like us who would just prefer to talk to people than email them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then we had that sales guy that would always walk in there when he had people in his ear.
I appreciate the person who goes in there and gets it done. Because if we have to do that, we're on the air. We have the question. Mike, how long's the song?
That's always the question.
It's 3 minutes and 45 seconds. You go, man, that's
tight.
right. Here's right on the line.
Jimi Hendrix doesn't want you to poop.
No, he does not.
Metallica says, hey, go take a dump.
Right.
Tool
Pink
says,
Floyd.
go take a dump. Pink Floyd, go take a dump.
Rooster,
Green Day,
Alice in Chains. Sure, use the bathroom.
Yeah, but Alice in
Intergalactic,
Chains.
no.
But Alice in Chains goes back and forth. Sometimes they want you to take a poop. Right. Sometimes they're like, no.
Joan Jett loves rock and roll, but not pooping songs.
But not for long.
No. She doesn't give you a
Not
minute.
at all, dude.
Damn you, Joan Jett.
Rock God, my ass.
That is such a sad but true statement. We do it. Hey, Mike, how long's the song? And all that means, translated, is I need to poop.
Right.
And half the time when you start standing up, you're like, I need to sit down.
I know.
This is not good. What do I got, 2:45?
Well, I like how you guys can always tell when I'm running in there because I'm, hopping just before the break. I actually start a timer so that I know how much time I got, and it is not much time.
Oh, you bolt. When you
I
have
do,
to
baby.
poop, dude, like that studio door opens, Mike is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this is a good idea. Because
Right.
you have solo time. No one wants to do like
Sure.
a group session with their coworker.
Right. Yeah, it's a fact.
So, I mean, you've got 2 or 3 stalls in there.
Right. So to answer your question,
hopefully just
Steve,
get it done and get out.
I think if they're just standing at the urinal, they're fine. But if you're gonna go lay it down, clock out.
But that's also kind of weird because you're announcing to the world, I must poop.
Yeah. We're getting into
Because
that
you're right,
culture.
no one clocks out when they're going to pee. So it's like, he's punching out, he's not going home. But then,
he's punching out.
But then everyone's going to see how long you're in there. And that's the whole thing.
We always announce we got to poop. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Nah.
Oh, I got one brewing.
I know.
I got to get it.
I just did it to Mike. As I had my jersey off and I put down like my cup of coffee and I said, can you guess what I'm going to do? And he goes, oh, you're going to poop.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I want to take my jersey off before I
At
poop.
home, I don't say anything to anybody. I just kind of leave. Where are you going? I need to use the bathroom. I don't even say I have to poop at home.
Right.
In that situation.
You get called out.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Right.
That means I got to go take a
Did you have to announce it when your kids lived with you?
I do announce it when I was married. Every single time. Where you go?
Right.
I gotta use the bathroom.
She gave you the opportunity to lie about it because mine, I'll stand up. You going to pip?
But I wouldn't say it. But I wouldn't. But every time at work around you guys, I always announce it.
Yeah.
We always do.
I do too.
Oh man, I gotta go right now.
We're in the elevator yesterday, and I say to Miles, I'm like, I'm scared to fart. Miles looks right at me and goes, I've already pooped twice at work. I think I got another one brewing. Like, this is casual conversation.
I've also, if you crash at my house, sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and just say, hey, man, do you want to use the bathroom before I do?
I put my cigarette out halfway and go like, I gotta go. I gotta go now.
Gotta happen.
My favorite is when
the butt sweats.
anytime we have like people over at the house, and it's only women that seem to do this, but they'll come up to me and they have this apprehensive look in their face. Do you have another bathroom? And all I can think is, you gotta poop.
You gotta go lay it down, don't you?
Yeah, you're about to stick my joint up.
You got a pack of matches?
A new study says
That's in my bedroom.
Hey, you got a plunger and a pack of matches.
I told you, man, I got those little matches. They're like tiny little incense sticks.
Ooh.
perfect.
So, I mean, I use those all the time.
A new study says that quitting smoking will add years to your life no matter the age that you quit.
Yep.
Well,
All right.
kidding.
75 and you quit, and it's going to add some years to your life.
Okay,
Who
so
didn't
I'll
know
wait till then.
There you go.
What a deal.
I'm adding years to my life.
You mean if I stop at I'm 75, then I'll... Okay.
You can live to 76. That's right.
Shoo-wee, I'll never
My only
see
problem with
75.
adding the years to your life, I'm like, okay, but it's not like I'm 55, right? If they said, okay, you quit smoking, you're going to be 55 for the next 12 years. Because I feel okay right now.
Sure.
But I'm like, the years I get are still on the tail end where I'm pooping myself. You know what I mean?
Well,
Kids
you're
are-
supposed to take care of yourself now so that in the future you're not that way.
Oh, no, I want to be that way so the kids have to wipe my butt.
I wonder if you do that in the senior center.
It's
with
called
your
my
family.
revenge
You know,
tour.
like, you're in the senior center. I got to poop. Just get up off the table.
Gotta run it down.
Playing cards, whatever. Got to poop.
I'm going to go drop the Browns off.
I feel like at the senior center, you're like, I just pooped as you're playing cards.
Nerds!
I just pooped.
What is that smell?
Call my kids.
Tell them to bring a sponge.
It's a blowout. It's bad.
Bring two. Oh, it's a 3-sponger down there, man.
Tell him to change me. I'm going to pee in his face.
Hey, son, good to see you. Wipe my butt.
Payback's a bitch. Cases of a tick-borne American malaria are skyrocketing.
Cool.
We don't need an American version of that.
We really don't.
So I thought that was a mosquito disease.
I believe so. Now American
Now
mosquitoes
ticks.
get
I
malaria.
thought you said tick.
Ticks. Well, yeah, same thing.
Ticks are the same thing as a
Oh,
mosquito.
I mean, they're just not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
All right, well, bugs.
Yeah.
Is American malaria different than any other malaria?
Well, ours comes from ticks.
There you go.
I think we just talked it out, boys.
I think we did.
Look
at us.
I got the drugs. I'm ready to take them.
Scientists
Apparently,
in
they
here.
give you weird dreams. The malaria drugs. I got to take them. Yeah, seriously. Apparently, you crap yourself all the time and you have weird nightmares.
How about I just chance malaria?
We call those hallucinations.
I was about to say, Miles, that's called a magic mushroom.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks, kid. No, I got to take it for like a month.
God. We all know that it's the spooky season, but does anybody know what spooky creature is being celebrated this month?
This month.
That's right, the black cat. Let's learn.
So it's spooky now.
The Men's Room Top 10.
Oh, yeah.
10 fascinating facts about black cats. Sufferin' succotash. I taw a putty tat. You, like me, remember this Looney Tune, Sylvester J. Pussycat. Here's a fun fact you might not know. His middle initial J stands for, guess what it is, Ted? That's right, James. With his seemingly one-track mind, he's only ever after one thing, Tweety Bird. The great philosopher Sylvester once said, patience is a virtue, but so is a well-timed pounce. Wise words, O great one.
Thank you, VD. Wise words from Sylvester. So these are some fascinating facts about black cats. Of course, we all know about the background of black cats and witches. They're quintessential Halloween icons and the number one costume choice for both elementary-age children and women in their freshman year of college, oddly enough.
Cats?
Yes.
Oh, I like a good cat costume.
Don't
you?
Yes, I do.
Well, the sexy, the sexy cat,
the
black
leotard-
cat's always been there.
My goodness.
Beginning in the Middle Ages, black cats became associated with Satan, witches, and witchcraft. Some people went so far as to believe that black cats were cohorts to witches, or even witches who had taken on another form.
This is a black thing.
Well, it's from the Dark Ages.
It is.
Yeah. Why can't it be a white cat? Why gotta be a black cat?
And I'll actually harken
Why the black
back-
cats got to be the bad cats? I mean, you got all these different color cats out there, and then it's the black cats. Yeah, we don't like that.
And I'll actually harken
Do black cats eat other cats?
No, but they are responsible for 50% of the black cat crime, or the cat crime.
Yeah.
What about tuxedo cats? Or does that not count because he's got little white paws?
See,
Coming up
Sylvester
soon.
is a tuxedo cat.
Coming up soon
Yeah,
there, Ted.
yeah.
All right.
But I'll actually harken back to an interview that I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson do concerning cats and their relation to witches. Is he said, you see a lot of these old Renaissance paintings, there's rats and mice that are in basically all these things. So rats and mice were all over the place, except for in places where cats ran around.
Right.
Yeah.
Women like to keep cats. They were more of the feminine pet, as it were.
Sure.
And so women they kept cats around, and so they kept their brew houses nice and neat and rodent free, therefore clean. So they
must be witches.
They were believed to be
that is
witches.
the practical application of having a cat in England.
Absolutely.
So in Buckingham Palace, they have two cats that do nothing
Right,
but catch
but-
mice and
Right.
rats and bring them to the front door.
Do things ever change in the world? Just the way people think about things. This woman has no mice or rats.
Right.
It's not that she has a cat; she must be a witch.
They're clean. Therefore.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
just-
Everybody else is getting sick from the rodents.
Like, to this day, people still, like, instead of making the obvious conclusion, people go, conspiracy.
Right.
It must be this.
And that's the other thing there, Ted, is the mice and the rats, they spread disease, so therefore they weren't getting sick because
Right.
they didn't have any mice or rats in their area.
Yeah. Just no chance she likes him. She's a gold digger. We still do it.
Hell yeah. Black cats can actually help your love life.
Tell me more.
In some parts of the world, it's believed that black cats can actually improve your love life. In Japan, for example, single women who own black cats are believed to attract more suitors.
Come on, you're a single woman.
In Great Britain's English Midlands, the black cat is an ideal wedding gift. They are believed to bring good luck and happiness to the bride.
Do not buy me a pet for my wedding.
Ooh, that would be tough to show up to a wedding.
Here's a
Like, "Yeah,
cat."
got you a
No,
cat.
no.
Got you a cat.
Enjoy this. Black cats have a sailing history.
Sailing?
Yeah, ship's cats were once a common thing. Historically, sailors brought cats aboard ships to control the rodents that would destroy food stores. Witches! or damage the ship itself, but British sailors believed that a black cat would bring the ship good luck and ensure a safe return home.
Man, those people on the water, man, they got some superstitions going on.
Well, you're out on the water, out in the middle of nowhere. Like, you're doing everything that you can to make sure.
And they don't have engines.
Right.
Well, yeah, I know, but you can't bring a banana?
No.
Why is all these weird stuff?
No kidding, dude. But when you're trusting everything, you're navigating by a needle that continues to move. Like that's
But that has
all
nothing
you
to do
got.
with me taking
You got
my shoes off when I get on the boat, not being able to bring a banana.
Bro, you're believing everything that you can just to make sure that you get on the other side of the water.
Carrying a calico cat on instead of a black one, like.
Damn it!
The older things are, the more superstitious.
Sure.
So sailing is just so old that these have built up over the years.
You
Like,
bet.
there's not a lot of superstitions about driving because the vehicle's relatively new.
No, that's a good point. I only drive with my black cat, man.
Yeah, see that seal up there on the beach, looking kind of sexy.
Yeah.
No oranges in the car.
I think that's the one that bugs me the most. Well, it turns out, the theory of mermaids, they said they were seeing manatees. I'm like, how hard up are you?
Yeah.
Where you look at a manatee and say, I'm going to kill me off a slice of that.
Back rolls are starting to look like boobies.
Look at a manatee and tell me how long it takes you to find it sexy. That's all.
Damn. Black cats can resist disease. Again, these are some fun facts about black cats. In the early 2000s, researchers at the National Institutes of Health discovered that the genetic mutations that cause cats to have black coats may offer them some protection from diseases. In fact, the mutations...
Except diabetes and sickle cell.
In fact, the mutations affect the same genes that offer HIV resistance to some humans. So they're actually using it to figure out if we can't manipulate our DNA a little bit.
Well, to be fair, my cat does not have AIDS.
Exactly.
There you go.
You have an AIDS-free cat.
I'm an AIDS-free cat.
Black cats can change color.
What?
Here's the thing. If they love to lounge in the sun, the UV rays can break down the black pigment of the cat's fur, changing it to a rusty color. The affected fur will remain discolored, but once it's shed, it will be replaced by a fresh black fur.
My black cat got kind of brown in the summer.
Yeah.
Brown reddish.
Exactly.
Stop wiping your ass with it.
Well, so soft.
Damn it. In some places, black cats mean good luck. You good, Ted?
I'm just laughing. Now the cat's like, you know what? Let's listen to that Bon Jovi now.
Ted, those cats will follow you into the bathroom when you're pooping, and they'll just do the figure 8 underneath your feet.
God, they will,
and you're
too.
just like, Jesus, dude. You might as well just pick them up and wipe with them.
Well, right, and now I'm trying to clean up.
They'll clean themselves, ultimately.
Oh,
so you
God.
can tell the truth.
In some places, black cats actually mean good luck. While black cats are mostly associated with black luck and bad luck.
Black luck. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Seriously going on.
He'd have no luck at all. Ooh, despair.
Get to. With bad luck in North America, that's not the case around the world. In Scotland, tradition holds that a black cat on the doorstep means money is on the way.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Right. The French have a similar association between black cats and financial riches. In Germany, a black cat crossing your path means good luck, not bad on the way.
Good to see you, black cat.
Oh.
They look so happy getting the news of good luck. Okay, then.
Black is genetically dominant.
I know. I've been saying it for years. No one will listen.
Let the people know.
Don't you watch the NFL?
Come on, brother.
When it comes to a feline coat color, black is genetically dominant, although most black cats are not solid black but have some patches of white as well. Still, overall, black is the most common color of the domesticated cats.
Yeah.
All right. That's right.
That's right. That is correct.
There was a trend.
Black cat over there.
There was a trend there for a while where you could actually, because black cats don't necessarily have black skin, and so you could tell the true skin of your cat by looking at the little pads on the bottom of their feet. And so there was a lot of people that were looking at their cats and they saw like the black pads on the bottom of their feet. They're like, didn't know you were a real one. Let's go.
So just roll with basketball.
Cat over there dating my sister.
Damn it. Most black cats have yellow eyes. While feline eye color covers a wide...
Michael Jordan. Sorry, man. Michael Jordan's a cat.
While feline eye color covers a wide range of hues, the vast majority of black cats have yellow or golden eyes.
You'd think you have enough money to get rid of that. Can you just take the alcohol?
Can
you take the alcohol out of my eyeballs, please? And the cigar smoke.
My brother looks like a cat.
He looks like he's been teeth are stained from drinking coffee through his eyeballs.
God.
I wonder, what is it? The cigar smoke or the tequila?
I don't know, man.
Never shutting down.
I think he legit has something that makes his eyes yellow.
Yeah.
Cat DNA.
Yeah, it's called a humidor.
And then the number one fun fact about black cats.
They've all been fun, Mike.
Black cats are not a breed. While many different breeds of cat include solid black as an accepted code color, simply being a black cat is not a specific breed. However, one feline breed, the Bombay, was specifically bred to only have solid black fur, along with black foot pads and even black whiskers. These gorgeous kitties resemble little
black
house
whiskers,
panthers.
really?
Black whiskers, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen black whiskers on a cat.
Look at these two, Lily, over here.
No, with the yellow eyes.
With the yellow eyes, these Michael Jordans. Right
Those cats actually look kind of effed up, man. They look kind of scary. They really do.
This looks like a Salem black cat. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to look up black cat, that's the one you're thinking about.
Oh, God. A speed camera in Germany recently caught a celebrity in the act, and you'll never believe who it was,
Was
Miles.
it Hasselhoff?
I'll tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This at 206-803-ROCK. All right, if we made it to drinking time.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday electronic gifts like monitors, tablets, and video games. You'll have money left over for that drum set for your little drummer. And some noise-canceling headphones. Or an outdoor speaker system so the entire neighborhood can hear your holiday tunes. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the difficulty out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our compassionate therapists specialize in helping you navigate stress, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, and so much more. With both in-person and telehealth appointments available, you can get the support you need in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group also accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Mindful Mental Health providers offer services for children, teens, adults, and seniors seeking individual, family, or couples therapy. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com or call 562-MINDFUL to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the home, like vacuums, bedding, and home decor. You'll have money left over for those sweet handbells you've had your eye on. Or those gingerbread scented candles that help with the illusion that you made the dessert yourself. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk. And Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast a band that we should probably play more of on this station, Green Day. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. Now, like a lot of bands looking for an easy money grab, Green Day is re-releasing their album Dookie for its 30th anniversary. And typically, this kind of thing pisses me off. Like, you've already put the album out. Do not take people's money to buy the same crap again. However, the reason I am toasting Green Day for this particular re-release is because they are doing it right. The album will be re-released on 3 formats.
Okay.
8-track, Teddy Ruxpin's, and Billy the Big Mouth Bass. If you want the re-release of Dookie, either get an 8-track, a Teddy Ruxpin, or a Billy the Big Mouth Bass.
That's kind of cool.
I think that's kind of awesome.
They've got a couple other ones they're doing, like Floppy Disk is going to be one song.
Oh, really?
So basically every song is going to be on a different format.
But they're all crap formats.
But, right, so one song will be on 8-track. One song will be on a floppy disk.
Oh, all right.
One song will be Billy the Talking
Big Mouth Bass.
Whatever the deal is.
That is awesome.
Yeah, the whole album is on different formats.
So the Green Day, I like your style, man, but not your music. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichona!
The men's room presents Profile This.
And Steve at Thrill Hill, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
Oh, I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Today, you 3 gentlemen will be competing against one another. Miles Montgomery, D. Ted Smith, our very own Mike Hawk. You have your choice of 1 of 3 categories. We have drugs, the wonderful world of drugs. We have Bite Me, where we ask, what did someone find in their food? And finally, today, we offer you interior decorating. Guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside.
What do we got, Miles?
Let's go Bite Me. We haven't done that.
I cannot remotely pronounce this woman's name, but she's from South Africa, and she had already gone through half a loaf of bread when she made, quote, a grisly discovery while making some toast for breakfast. Footage shared on Facebook shows the mangled creature, guts and all, lodged into 2 slices. The woman said, I took the bread out of the fridge to make toast and noticed something disgusting and scary. I took a picture and sent it to my friends, and one of them said, FYI, that's a blank. Now, she claims to have gone back to the shop to raise the issue and was allegedly told to complain directly to the supplier, which in this case would be Pepsi Company. who I did not know makes bread. Okay. Anyway, she sent the brand an email alongside her video and images of the bread. She claims she was later contacted by a representative from Pepsi over the phone. They also added that the loaf of Sasco low GI seeded whole wheat brown bread did not meet the company's stringent standards. I'm glad Pepsi pointed that out. Anyway, the place where she bought it from has assured customers that an investigation has been launched and samples have been taken from the batch, and they will see exactly how it may have gotten in there. The question is, what did she find in the bread? Keep in mind, this is South Africa. Was it pieces of a pangolin, pieces of a shrew, pieces of a mole, or pieces of a rat? So pangolin, shrew, mole, or rat, not the whole thing, but pieces of. What did she find in her bread? Pangolin, yes.
Pangolin. I know what a pangolin is.
You're a South
I don't
Park
either,
fan.
but sounds exotic and like something Miles will see soon when he's in South Africa. I'm going pangolin.
Pangolin for Ted. I'll go shrew, as in I'm going to tame it.
And I'll go tried and true with the rat.
All right, the rat.
Oh,
Okay.
Shakespeare jokes.
What was in the bread? Was it a pangolin, a shrew, a mole, or a rat? We will find out next.
That was a tease.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the home, like vacuums, bedding, and home decor. You'll have money left over for those sweet handbells you've had your eye on. Or those gingerbread scented candles that help with the illusion that you made the dessert yourself. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, the category is a Bite Me On profile. This we got a woman in South Africa found something in her bread. She'd already eaten about half the loaf.
Yes.
And then lodged in between two pieces of bread, was it a pangolin, a shrew, a mole, or a rat?
And that's the very question that I posed to you, gentlemen. Ted, you went with pangolin. By the way,
Pangolin.
Do you remember the South Park episode? I believe it was about how COVID spread or something like, and Randy Marsh was getting it on with the pangolin.
Yeah. That's a pangolin?
Yeah, that's a pangolin.
In the bread?
You're right.
Yeah,
I think he was out. Hey, he was out with Mick.
Yeah, I was going to say,
They were having fun.
Instead of a severed head or something. It was great. Anyway, however, not a pangolin. Not a pangolin. Miles, you went with the old shrew that you wanted to tame.
The shrew, yes.
It was not a shrew. And Mike, you said you went with the old tried and true rat.
Show me the rat.
It was, in fact, a rat.
The fact that her friend knew what it was, it's like her friend can't know what a pangolin is or a shrew.
Right.
Maybe a mole.
I didn't look up what a shrew is. I wasn't even sure about that.
Little teeny tiny cute thing.
Something you tame.
All right. Now for all TV news all the time, and it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got the Jimmies,
Fallon and Kibble,
Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
That's right, the title. These guys have teams of talents and writers help them come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
The New York Jets fired their head coach, Robert Saleh. Wait, you're telling me this whole time the Jets had a coach?
Seth Meyers.
Yeah, Seth.
What is that?
The New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh. Wait, you're telling me this whole time The Jets had a coach?
His name's Aaron Rodgers. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Domino's is relaunching its emergency pizza program. Although, what kind of emergency requires a Domino's pizza? Yeah, help. Super stoned and I forgot what drywall tastes like.
Fallon.
Yeah, Fallon.
Seth.
Domino's has announced it'll relaunch its emergency pizza program. Although, what kind of emergency requires a Domino's pizza? Yeah, help. I'm super stoned and I forgot what drywall tastes like.
There's a new study out ranking the most Googled "Is it weird?" questions. And trust me, if you have to ask Google, yes, it's weird.
Beats that too.
Yeah, I'll say it's you.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. And you're right. If you need to ask,
Winner.
More than 100,000 Ram trucks are being recalled due to faulty turn signals. Meanwhile, Kia say, whoa. Your car's turn?
Seth.
Yeah, Seth.
Fallon.
More than 129,000 Ram trucks are being recalled due to faulty turn signals. Yeah, meanwhile, Kia is like, whoa, your car's turn?
Uber is now offering shuttle rides from Manhattan to LaGuardia Airport for $18. Uber has finally invented the bus.
Colbert.
Fallon.
Uber is now offering shuttle rides from Manhattan to LaGuardia Airport for $18. Ooh. Huge news, yeah. Uber has finally invented the bus.
Did you guys see Colbert the other night when Kamala Harris was on there?
No. Parts of it.
It's all right. I don't really care where people's politics lay on either side. My biggest pet peeve was that he was like, hey, it's not often you have the vice president of the country on your show.
Sure.
Can we have a beer? She said yes. Now, obviously, with Secret Service and everything, you got to pre-approve the beer. So I guess she likes Miller High Life. So they had a Miller High Life, but in a can.
All right.
Yeah, it just bugs me.
Why?
Because, like, High Life, if there's one great thing... God damn, this has been bugging me for 2 days.
Why?
Because it has that classic clear bottle.
You don't buy a 12-pack of the champagne and beers?
I drink High Life on Sundays, sometimes with orange juice.
Tall boy 6-pack?
Always out of a bottle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the coolest thing
what
they do
is
is
the
that,
orange juice thing with it? Because even at the bar now, our one friend, I guess if you come in and order... like
on Sundays.
Only on Sundays?
Only on Sundays.
But, like, it's always orange juice in the Miller High Life. What is that?
So some of Miles and I, mutual friend, he worked for Miller Coors forever.
All right.
So if there was like a Mariners game or a Seahawks game, I would meet up with them beforehand, and they would always drink Miller High Life with orange juice in it. Now, I don't think it works, but he was always like, hey, man, because of the vitamin C, you won't be nearly as hungover at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, all right.
So-
Sugar won't help that problem.
For whatever reason, I still, if it's a Sunday and I go into any bar, that's like my thing. And at first she was like, well, how do I get it in there? So I was like, do you have a plastic cup? Because we used to just go to a bar that had plastic, and you could just dribble it in.
All right.
She's like, well, no. She's like, I can just fire it off the gun, but then it foams up. So now it's become like a thing. I stand right
How about
there.
you pour it into a pint glass?
No,
Make it like a Bloody
she likes
Mary.
to blast it into
you
the
have
bottle.
you have to have the bottle.
Right. And also, if you pour it in through a pint glass, you can't control the flow.
Does it taste good at all?
It does. It's a brass monkey.
Okay.
The bottom line is, Colbert, next time you have the vice president on your show and wants to drink a High Life, let's get a bottle.
I think they can afford it.
Yeah.
Do you have to get the beer pre-approved through Secret Service?
Correct. Because he even mentioned that. He was like, I can't just like pull out a cooler full of beer and give you one. He was like, I had to like...
Is there a beer that would have bothered you? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God.
No.
Stroh's.
All right.
It's
wondering.
one of those
Schlitz.
things where it's like, you meet a girl, right? And she's awesome. She's like, I love football. And you're broing down. And then she's like, but I'm a Niners fan. It's like, Jesus, we were right there. We were right there. So with me, that's what it felt like. He's like, I heard you like High Life. I'm like, here we go. And then he pulled out the cans, and I was like,
Yeah.
just not
All
as
right.
good.
Okay.
Let's see. We all know Gene Simmons from KISS.
From KISS. Yeah.
Oh, apparently people aren't happy with him from Dancing with the Stars on Tuesday.
What was it?
night.
It was Metal Night? Is that what you told us?
Hair Metal Night.
Hair Metal Night.
Can you guess why the viewers, normal viewers of Dancing with the Stars, you guess why they're not happy with Gene Simmons?
Probably because he opened his mouth. He's a bit of a douche, but did he make like some sexy comment to one of the dancers?
He didn't have makeup on.
He was being creepy.
Gene Simmons.
They said he
from
seemed
Kiss.
more concerned with how hot the female dancers were than how they dance. He told a 24-year-old actress, Chandler Kinney, that she, quote, fogged up my glasses and moved me, not just with your gyrations, but with your beautiful face.
I like that thing you cut your poop with.
That is Gene Simmons, dude. God, man.
I get it. People have a point. They're like, look, it's live, or it's not. I guess it is live, right? At least on the East Coast. The point is that he has an earpiece in, and somebody's just like, why didn't one of the producers just say, hey, man, knock it off?
Tone it down.
Because I don't think he would have listened. Mm-hmm. Seriously, he's just one of those guys who's going to be a douche. No matter, and keep on, I'm a fan of Kiss. He's a douche.
You just know what you're getting. That's
Right.
all. Like anything else.
Somebody else made the classic comparison. They said Gene Simmons is the gross uncle who corners you at the reunion. Gene Simmons is seriously sucking all the energy out of the ballroom with his creepy comments about the female dancers.
Oh, no, Gene.
Well, and also he's got all the money in the world, so he doesn't care if he
does
gets
not
fired.
care.
He's almost there as just a courtesy to
He's
them.
retired.
He's 75
Right.
years old. He's
Yeah,
You know what? The
there.
only thing I would argue, though, is that his ego is so massive.
Yes.
That I think he wants to still be popular. And look, Kiss will always be relevant on some scale.
Sure.
But Dancing with the Stars is a much younger audience, so I'm sure he was like, that's my chance.
That's the only hobby he has.
What, being creepy?
No, his ego.
Yeah.
What do you do? Just think about me. Pretty much. Do you walk, exercise? Well, no.
All right, let's stick with kind of creepy. This one goes to the opposite end. I think I talked about this a few weeks ago. But Netflix, they said, to hell with you, Hallmark. We got an idea.
All right.
They have a heartwarming romantic Christmas movie coming soon called The Merry Gentleman.
The Merry Gentleman.
Very gentlemen.
Yeah, basically it's about male strippers.
Oh, right. I wonder if they'll have sex scenes because it's
Netflix?
Yeah, it's Netflix. I mean, can you?
Chad Michael Murray is one of the strippers.
Why do I know? Hold on, was that Dexter? Chad Michael Murray?
Can you marry?
His name has been used in a bunch of jokes and everything.
I gotta Google it.
Here's the plot, all right? A big city girl travels home for the holidays to find that her parents' small town entertainment venue is in financial trouble. Her solution? All male review.
All right. Can you combine a sex scene in a Christmas movie? Can
Sure.
you combine nudity in a Christmas? Has it been done? I'm saying, has there been a Christmas movie?
I don't know,
Even
sex
if it's-
scene, but there's obviously a lot of petting and kissing because people fall in love around the holidays, movie-wise.
I would watch.
I'm going to make a porn with Santa.
That's what I'm saying. Just
Oh, there's Santa porn out there.
Yeah, it's just called Santa Claus is
it?
coming to town.
I like this. Chad Michael Murray, he says this isn't your standard formatted generic piece for the holidays. It's something to get you a little hot and bothered under the collar, which is great. But the romance is there. The sparks are flying. We've got some great comedy beats in there. You're going to laugh out loud. The Merry Gentleman debuts on November 20th.
I would jingle his bells.
See these holly berries?
Yeah. I wonder if that'll be like cussing.
You know that thing
Feels under the mistletoe.
I mean, somebody gets up there with a helicopter. Ho, ho, ho.
Ladies, here comes the candy cane. There has got to be a
On
candy
the main
cane one.
stage, Chris Kringle.
Yeah. Kringle versus Noel. The final countdown.
When you sit on Santa's lap, he's wearing
You
chaps.
guys want to go party with Frosty in the bathroom?
That's not a red nose.
Everybody's fired up. I will talk about a little bit about football tonight, but also continuing. I love this FX series about Aaron Hernandez. Obviously, again, it's a dramatic series, right? Some of the stuff is embellished or he didn't do. But I said a couple weeks ago, they harp on him may or may not be. Obviously, he's hooking up with guys, being a homosexual, and like that's kind of messing with his head. But last night, and it's a reoccurring theme. They do a very good job of kind of making these scenes where it's like he's basically getting knocked out on the field. But whether he's at Florida or with the Patriots, it's like, or at high school, it's like, get back in there.
Right.
Right? But like last night, he gets rocked real hard in a Patriots game, and like he's driving home, and Miles and I unfortunately have had concussions like this. Like he's driving home, and like the light is just a color. He doesn't know if it's red or green or this or that.
God.
So I mean, like again, I am not excusing any of this dude's behavior. Do not think that, but they're doing a good job of painting the picture of kind of how this all happens to kind of create this monster that ends up going to jail for murder and this and that. All right, big news tonight, though. Seahawks, Niners.
Wait a minute. Is there football on right now?
It wasn't on my schedule. I'll have to look up. Hang on.
I'm very confused today. The Niners have lost 2 games in a row. Not good. Seahawks have lost 2 games in a row. But, like, I don't know. The Niners have just had the Seahawks number the last couple years. That Thanksgiving game was just a drubbing.
Let's take it back.
The Hawks are missing some people, but the Hawks generally show up on prime time. You never know. There's that Thursday night magic.
Who knows? No, I'm just saying. I think the past 2 weeks, they should have won both those games. Had a chance.
Yeah. Our defense.
The Giants game, they were never close.
No.
Which is a weird thing to say out loud.
Yeah.
Our defense is still pretty banged up. Offense should look a little bit better this week. We're throwbacks. I love the throwbacks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. It's just right. There's a lot of guys missing, but also it's rare to see the Niners almost look vulnerable. So, Hawks might have a chance. Either way,
a new coach, so it's not in his head. The Niners don't mean anything to him.
And if you're looking for it, it's all on one of the local channels, but also on Amazon Prime if you want to watch all the post-game stuff. And with that, go Hawks.
Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's Mike Hawk.
All right, our top story, we go to Deutschland, where even celebrities can't help but drive with a lead foot. Speed cameras in the area caught a photo late one night of a driver racing down the highway 10 miles over the speed limit. And the driver had a big enough profile that it was worth sharing. None other than Sesame Street's own Cookie Monster was our offender.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe they give speeding tickets in Germany or care.
I know.
After going there.
I'm sitting there thinking the Autobahn, like, really? Do we need to...
Not even that, just a regular old road.
Right. Have you seen the Cookie Monster flying down the road, Ted?
No.
It's a pretty good photo.
It is awesome.
Yeah, you kind of...
I don't care who you are.
He's got his big googly eyes sitting out there. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there's an ad in the way.
Oh, wow.
See, it's for Cookie.
It's good enough for me. While everyone had a good laugh at the image of the googly-eyed Cookie Monster flying down the road, and it's worth a look. Look it up. Local authorities did set the tone back down of it being no laughing matter if Sid himself ended up in the court tearfully telling the story of how he killed a family for a gag photo. They still haven't tracked him down quite yet, but he may be facing a $50 fine if caught.
All right.
Right.
Worth it.
Right. The only dangerous thing is that it's a mask in the middle of the night. So I got to believe that he was smart enough to make sure that nobody was in front of him while he was doing it.
Oh, of course.
Like he's going past a speed camera with a doggone Cookie Monster.
He knows what he's doing.
Right. He knows what he's doing. He's fine. In other news, there's a dad in Ohio that's not winning Father of the Year anytime soon. Surveillance footage was obtained from a neighbor after the man was rushed to the hospital after being hit by a car. His own car. The footage showed that the man was intoxicated at the time of the incident, but he was not driving, no. He was teaching his son how to drive instead. His 9-year-old son, with another child in the back seat to add the cherry on top.
Dude. Come on, Dad.
While instructing the boy to hit the brakes, he was confused as to which pedal was which, because he's 9, and he ended up flooring it in reverse, sucking his father under the car, and running him over before crashing into a telephone pole. The man's condition was not released, which tells me he's probably not doing all that good.
No, I bet not.
You're wasted. And you're going to teach your kid, your 9-year-old, how to drive, which your 9-year-old just needs to learn how to drive that young of an age. But let's also throw another kid in the back seat.
Probably trying to teach little Billy there how to steer so he can go get him some beer when he needs it.
Yeah, right. No kidding, dude. But at the same time, now you add the trauma to your kid that he just
hit his father.
Right.
Oh,
And it doesn't matter that the kid, that the dad should have known better than to put him in there. Like, the kid has no fault here whatsoever, but the kid's still going to put that on himself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He ran over his dad.
And he did not take his foot off that gas.
No, he didn't.
I mean, he didn't know what.
Hit it harder. It's supposed to break. Doggone it, dude. And he might even kill the dude. So now...
What condition is Dad in?
We don't know. They did not release his condition, which tells me he's probably not doing good.
And I don't want him to die, but I'm glad he got hit.
Right.
Like, there's your lesson.
I don't want him to die simply because I don't want this 9-year-old to live with the fact that he believes that he killed his father.
Right. I can't believe anyone in Ohio owns a car. It's all trucks.
It's all trucks. But not to be undone for anti-Father of the Year, we go to Indonesia, where one man made a desperate decision. His wife was hounding him after coming home one day because she was unable to track down her son, their newborn son that she had left in his care.
Oh.
That's when he admitted that upon scrolling through Facebook one day, he found a couple that wanted to buy a toddler baby. So he arranged the transaction.
He actually sold the kid?
He sold the kid, but he's got a good reason, Steve. He's got a serious gambling problem, and he intended to put the money towards his addictions, which is why he sold his newborn son for the hefty price. How much do you think he sold his kid for?
Well, the couple in Arkansas wanted $1,000 and a 6-pack of beer, so I'll say $1,500.
$900.
$913.
$913 American dollars. Cash. He was arrested, and the couple that sold that he sold the baby to were taken in as well.
I wonder. Well, yeah.
How did you think your wife was going to take that news?
I think he knew it was going to be bad, but I think he felt like he could talk her down.
Here, I'm going to throw you $100.
You're not talking her down.
I'm going to take the other 8.
Other 8. Pay for my gambling. I got to go hit the casino real quick.
I'll be back.
Just in case those stories left a bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
To Nebraska, where a man got an early birthday present. On the day before his birthday, he found himself at a local convenience store and was inspired by another customer that he saw buying a scratch ticket and decided to get one for himself. He's lucky that he did.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my car.
All right, our top story, we go to Deutschland, where even celebrities can't help but drive with a lead foot. Speed cameras in the area caught a photo late one night of a driver racing down the highway 10 miles over the speed limit. And the driver had a big enough profile that it was worth sharing. None other than Sesame Street's own Cookie Monster was our offender.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe they give speeding tickets in Germany or care.
I know.
After going there.
I'm sitting there thinking the Autobahn, like, really? Do we need to...
Not even that, just a regular old road.
Right. Have you seen the Cookie Monster flying down the road, Ted?
No.
It's a pretty good photo.
It is awesome.
Yeah, you kind of...
I don't care who you are.
He's got his big googly eyes sitting out there. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there's an ad in the way.
Oh, wow. See, it's for Cookie.
It's good enough for me. Well, everyone had a good laugh at the image of the googly-eyed Cookie Monster flying down the road, and it's worth a look. Look it up. Local authorities did set the tone back down of it being no laughing matter if Sid himself ended up in the court tearfully telling the story of how he killed a family for a gag photo. They still haven't tracked him down quite yet, but he may be facing a $50 fine if caught.
All right.
Right.
Worth it.
Right.
Worth
the only dangerous thing is that it's a mask in the middle of the night. So I got to believe that he was smart enough to make sure that nobody was in front of him while he was doing it.
Oh, of course, of course.
Like he's going past a speed camera with a doggone Cookie Monster.
He knows what he's doing.
You're right. He knows what he's doing. He's fine. In other news, there's a dad in Ohio that's not winning Father of the Year anytime soon. Surveillance footage was obtained from a neighbor after the man was rushed to the hospital after being hit by a car. His own car. The footage showed that the man was intoxicated at the time of the incident, but he was not driving. No. He was teaching his son how to drive instead. His 9-year-old son, with another child in the back seat to add the cherry on top.
Come on, Dad.
While instructing the boy to hit the brakes, he was confused as to which pedal was which because he's 9, and he ended up flooring it in reverse, sucking his father under the car, and running him over before crashing into a telephone pole. The man's condition was not released, which tells me he's probably not doing all that good.
No, I bet not.
You're wasted. You're going to teach your kid, your 9-year-old, how to drive, which your 9-year-old just needs to learn how to drive that young of an age. But let's also throw another kid in the back seat.
Probably trying to teach little Billy there how to steer so he can go get him some beer when he needs it.
Yeah, right. No kidding, dude. But at the same time, now you add the trauma to your kid that he just
hit his father.
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter that the kid, that the dad should have known better than to put him in there. Like, the kid has no fault here whatsoever, but the kid's still going to put that on himself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He ran over his dad.
And he did not take his foot off that gas.
No, he didn't.
I mean, he didn't know what.
Hit it harder. It's supposed to break. Doggone it, dude. And he might even kill the dude. So now...
What condition is dad in?
We don't know. They did not release his condition, which tells me he's probably not doing good.
And I don't want him to die, but I'm glad he got hit.
Right.
Like, there's your lesson.
I don't want him to die simply because I don't want this 9-year-old to live with the fact that he believes that he killed his father.
Right. I can't believe anyone in Ohio owns a car. It's all trucks.
It's all trucks. But not to be undone for anti-Father of the Year, we go to Indonesia, where one man made a desperate decision. His wife was hounding him after coming home one day because she was unable to track down her son, their newborn son that she had left in his care.
Oh.
That's when he admitted that upon scrolling through Facebook one day, he found a couple that wanted to buy a toddler baby. So he arranged the transaction.
He actually sold the kid?
He sold the kid, but he's got a good reason, Steve. He's got a serious gambling problem, and he intended to put the money towards his addictions, which is why he sold his newborn son for the hefty price. How much do you think he sold his kid for?
Well, the couple in Arkansas wanted $1,000 on a six-pack of beers, so I'll say $1,500.
$900.
$913.
$913 American dollars.
Cash.
He was arrested, and the couple that sold that he sold the baby to were taken in as well.
I wonder. Well, yeah.
How did you think your wife was going to take that news?
I think he knew it was going to be bad, but I think he felt like he could talk her down.
I'm going to throw you $100.
You are not talking her down.
I'm going to take the other 8.
Other 8. Pay for my gambling. I got to go hit the casino real quick.
I'll be back.
Just in case those stories have the bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
To Nebraska, where a man got an early birthday present. On the day before his birthday, he found himself at a local convenience store and was inspired by another customer that he saw buying a scratch ticket and decided to get one for himself. He's lucky that he did, because the ticket that he bought ended up being a jackpot for $200,000.
Damn.
Not only is it the day before his birthday, but the 30th anniversary of the day that he bought his home, so it's a very welcome gift indeed. He says the money will go towards home improvement projects and travel, because you got to enjoy that money.
Well, you figure he just paid off his mortgage.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I thought.
30-year mortgage.
Yeah.
Like, now you win the money.
Men's Room Sports, a fantasy football update from the commissioner of the KISW League. Thanks to an oversight due to a vacation time last week, the big Black Hawks emerged victorious for the week, beating 90 pounds of D into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
With an impressive 147.
Beating 90 pounds of D.
Yeah. Big, black,
147 to 68. We won.
Damn.
Also putting 90 pounds of D at the bottom of the scoreboard for the week, leading our own, the Ted Smith, to make his debut on the Daily Big Morning Show.
33 pounds.
For a hook or shook, you can hear how he did by downloading the podcast on the Odyssey app and at Odyssey.com. As far as baseball, only one series came to an end yesterday in the MLB playoffs. That series between New York and Philadelphia, where the Mets, it's all about the Mets, put an end to the World Series dreams of the Phillies. They'll progress to the next round and await their opponent, as we have a couple more games on today. Game 4 between Cleveland and Detroit, I haven't checked, but it should be wrapping up soon, if not already, over on TNT, with the Guardians fighting to stay alive in that series. And we've got Game 4 between the Yankees and the Royals currently on TBS and True TV, with the Yankees looking to punch their ticket to the next round as well. Also on tonight, you've got some college ball currently on ESPN2, ESPNU, and CBS Sports. And there's actually a little bit of Thursday night football action on over on Amazon Prime and Fox.
What?
As the San Francisco 49ers dare to come into the throwback house of your Seattle Seahawks. As Ted said, both teams looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses, and I will say, go Hawks there. More as far as your weather, more clouds tonight, dropping the temperatures down to the mid-40s. That'll make way into tomorrow, where we can expect more mostly cloudy skies and a high right around 66. And that is it for your headlines. With that, go Hawks, Mike Hawkins out!
Thank you, sir. We'll see you next time for a positive Friday. Ted versus the FCC in a Halloween hullaboo-inspired Bad Choice Friday.
Yes, indeed. It's all true, but in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until next time, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday beauty gifts, like hair care, makeup, and skincare. You'll have money left over to get your bro the big bottle of cologne. Just remind him one spritz is enough. Or waterproof mascara for that one cousin that makes you laugh till you cry during the family photo shoot.
Say cheese!
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Feeling overwhelmed? Struggling with mental health shouldn't be the norm. At Mindful Therapy Group, we specialize in connecting you with compassionate therapists that can support you through stress, anxiety, ADHD, and so much more. With in-person and telehealth appointments available, we can get you seen in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group accepts most health insurances, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to start your mental health journey today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.